Only one.
I tried to tell that joke the other day, and it did not work. They just did not follow up about the owl. They were like, "Oh, okay, that's the punchline. Hi guys." I tried a really funny joke just now.
You missed the funniest
If you're
joke.
wondering why it looked like I was dead
You
inside.
are a professional comedian.
Please go.
I laughed to hide the pain.
And that's a great place to start. Welcome to the first draft, the show where we make it up as we go along. We laugh to hide the pain.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us back for our second episode of season 2. We made it.
Deuces.
We made it. We made it.
We did indeed.
We made it, everybody.
We're on some comfy couches. We have a squishmallow.
So before we get started tonight, a couple announcements. Tonight, I'm like so locked into season 1 stuff. This morning, a couple of things to talk about. We mentioned we are still working on our studio space. We may be moving into some new space relatively soon, so maybe by next stream we'll have something new worked out. Stay tuned. But yeah, that's all I had for announcements, unless anybody else has something exciting.
I don't think so. Nope.
Wonderful.
My life is so boring.
So, is everyone ready to get back into it then?
Let's do
it. Ready is a strong word.
Really?
No.
What would you have
do it.
preferred? What would you? Okay.
Ready.
So currently the party is on their backs, face up in the inside of this ruins. Right? You have been ejected from the traveling tea house.
As one does.
Yeah. And you have landed in this strange, ruinous environment. You are looking up currently, and you see standing over you a very familiar face. I was gonna say a Tradj. You see a Tradj. You see a Tradj. You see someone that you don't recognize, a dwarf, a stern-looking dwarf wearing wearing some heavy armor, and you see another familiar face that you haven't seen in a while, Porter, who you encountered on the road to Alavast.
I didn't even recognize that last time.
Yeah.
Oops.
The large barbarian human man who has a penchant for cooking, who is accompanying Tradj and Vrada, the dwarf, on this excursion.
How to cook?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
So that's where we are.
Yeah. So currently, this is where you are.
Tradj? Wait, are we like all together now?
Yeah, you are. You are like you, Vrada, and Porter are like standing in the room in the ruins that you just walked into, after you had just saved Vrada from that plunging kind of dagger-like trap. You had saved him, and you moved on to the next room. And as soon as you stepped through that threshold, you saw this like wooden door just kind of like appear in the dilapidated stone wall of these ruins, and then just like rushed out by a torrent of water, but there was no water. They just kind of were blown out of this door. Just your old party members just come screaming out and land prone on the floor in front of you.
What the hell?
Where have you been?
Why?
What the heck?
Oh, you're
You
alive.
just disappeared.
It's good to see you guys again.
Is
Is
it?
We've met
are
already. Did we meet already? Did
No,
I forget?
you did not meet
Nope,
him.
Are
you've
you
not
sure?
met him.
Who is that?
Yeah. This is Deyna.
My name is Deyna.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Tradj.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I suppose I could say the same.
Where? Why?
Okay.
What? Do we see any? Like, is there light in this place?
That's
It's-
true. Is there light in this place?
I would say Vrada probably is holding a torch in one hand.
Okay.
His long sword kind of not drawn so much anymore, but like his hand kind of on the pommel on the hilt. But he's kind of giving off a little bit of light, so you can see a little bit in this space.
Okay. Can I I'm gonna take Rory off my head and and give some more light to him and be like, Rory, can you just
Just inflate him like a balloon.
I mean, fire needs oxygen to grow, so.
So you blew carbon dioxide into
Okay. Rory, can you just be big for a second so we can see, and then I put him back on my head so I have a fire afro.
Yeah.
Illuminating.
Uh-huh.
Can you just pinch him a little and he's like.
He's like, sure thing, Rand, I can help.
Yes.
So you can now see pretty much the extent of this room.
Oh,
You see, did you sit up and do this, or are you still like on the ground, just like?
I think I sat up to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see further into this room. It is sort of like the other rooms that you've encountered here, Tradj. This looks like it was once used as some kind of workshop. Like every one of these rooms seems to get progressively more cluttered and more chaotic. Like the one that you first walked into looked like kind of, a little off-putting maybe because of all of the different like automaton parts just like hanging by like chains and stuff, and like it looked a little weird, but like it's getting progressively a little bit weird. Like this one is much more haphazard. It's not as organized. There's like just like an arm just thrown across the floor. There's a torso. There are like just parts built, stuff that is like not resemblant of normal humanoid form. Like that you see a motionless automaton with like two torsos against one side, and like you see one with like 4 or 5 legs splayed out and kind of half assembled across the rest of the floor. And there's just like scrap metal everywhere that you can see.
Porter?
Hi there. What?
Oh wait, who was the bug? Wasn't it a bugbear that was with him?
Mm-hmm. He's not here.
What was his name though?
That was
I
Bowley.
have it written down, huh?
Bowley.
Bowley?
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Bowley?
Oh, I don't know. Taken to the seas again, maybe.
Did you kidnap him?
Did I kidnap?
Yo,
No.
wait, where have you been?
What the heck?
I've been working.
Yeah, where have you been? I
Well-
know you.
You
Definitely. No? Okay.
You don't. It's okay. You don't know him.
Wait. Oh, yeah, okay.
Rand kind of
Thank
gets
you.
up and be
We've
like,
never met.
I thought we were
Okay.
friends, but it's fine. You didn't have to, let us know where you were for a week. A week?
It was about like 2 weeks.
2 weeks? It's not like
Actually,
we
a
were
little bit over a week, probably a week and a day or two. But yeah.
10 days. It's not like we were, constantly in danger or like getting killed or like, needing help or anything. And I just kind of walk over to one of the automaton parts and like kick it a little bit and be like,
you don't have to do that.
I think they're just a little upset. I think they were worried about you.
A little space makes a heart grow fonder.
Oh.
what?
You see the dwarf now kind of clear his throat and just like, who are you people? You're in.
Had been traveling with this gentleman here, but parted ways for a while. Didn't really expect to see him again.
Thought we were his friends.
Right. What are you doing here? You are currently
Don't know. Magic
interfering with
stuff.
an investigation of the Imperial Lustrous Brigade.
Oh,
We didn't want to
Do
be
we-
here.
Wait, what did you just say?
Wait.
You're interfering with the. With what?
An investigation
Of the
conducted by. He didn't say exactly the Lustrous Brigade,
Yeah,
but
no.
yeah. By a member of the. Conducted by an assistant to the member of the Lustrous Brigade. You see now that like on his armor, Vrada has like an orange cloak on that kind of matches the color of Saffron's armor that you had seen before.
it's like a page board.
Vrada?
Vrada.
Okay.
Wasn't Sam
My name is
the one
Vrada.
that killed your
How do you spell that?
Is the dwarf. Okay.
VR, yeah.
HDA.
Wait. Say that again. V-R-H.
VRAH.
HD.
Yeah.
Oh, an assistant to Lustrous Brigade? Well, you're talking to 2 potential candidates for the Lustrous Brigade.
Let's
Kinda
not be that aggressive.
saddle up
It's-
next to. I meant to say that in my Batman voice too, but I didn't. But
I was not aware they were recruiting. either way, you are currently in our way. Either stand aside or aid us in this investigation.
Okay, what are we doing? We're here, we might as well help.
Does it pay?
That would be nice.
Where are
Yeah.
we?
Potentially.
Yeah, are we still
Potentially.
in?
We're down
We
a...
stepped through a bit of a
Alabast?
magic door. We
I
didn't know where it was gonna
saw
go.
that. Where
Yeah.
did you
Step.
come from?
We kind of pole vaulted. That's not a word.
No idea where we came
a
from.
place.
Tradj. These people, who are they?
These are my acquaintances. We were traveling to Alabast together.
And are they reliable? Are they trustworthy?
As far as I can gather, yes.
He kind of eyes each and every one of you.
I am back.
All right. But don't get in the way. Stay out of underfoot.
We'll see who gets in the way.
Approximately.
You're about the same height. Yeah. He kind of like puffs his chest out a little bit, stands a little taller.
Also, back at you. Walk past him, kind of brush his shoulder. You know.
Okay, but we don't know. He should probably go first.
Yeah.
We are hunting a wanted criminal right now who's
Who?
escaped guard custody.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
He's
what's-
considered.
Oh.
He's considered to be highly dangerous. He's escaped into these ruins as of a couple days ago. Goes by the name Eden, as far as I can tell.
Oh!
My hair gets even bigger.
Are you familiar with this individual?
You could say that.
We've already taken him down once.
You could
I
have done a
got
better
something
job
from that.
because he's escaped custody.
Well, it sounds like
that
a
wasn't
guard
a
problem.
Yeah, sounds like your city was the one that let him go.
We are conducting internal investigations to
Find
understand
who's
how
done
this
wrong.
happened.
Yeah.
There are
but
some
blame the people
processes.
who brought him to you.
It was
yeah.
he's a weirdo.
I got this from him.
Oh.
And my arm just like zzz.
We beat him up and stole his stuff and dissolved his criminal organization, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was a petty thief of sorts, from what I understand.
Yeah, really bad at fighting. Why are you having so much trouble with him?
It's more tracking him down. He made his way into the Glass Hills a couple days ago.
The Glass Hills. Have we been there yet?
That is where we are currently.
We're in. Where's that in relation to Alabast?
Yeah.
Several days' journey.
Really?
Yes.
That's impressive.
In what direction?
North, northeast. You just came vaulting out of a magic door.
I know!
Yeah.
We had no
Oh.
idea where we were going.
This is a surprise to us just as much as it is to you.
What was on the other side of the door?
That's hard to say.
A room, I presume.
Yeah.
Nice tea, really good tea.
Yeah.
Did you bring any to
No,
share?
I'm sorry. There were only they weren't our cups, and I didn't feel. Yeah.
I have. You want some tea? Okay.
Do you
So
have tea?
there was this person
Not
named
that kind of tea.
Art. Okay.
I like that Tradj knows.
DM, can I check to see if there's anything valuable, anything of worth in this room?
Sure. Roll an
Yeah.
investigation check.
Yeah. I want to stuff my pockets.
I mean, scrap metal. Sure.
Full.
Let a, I want
6.
Let a
Six.
real investigator.
It's
Go
a
at
lot of
this.
like, little pieces of scrap metal. Like maybe if you melted all of it down, it might be worth something. But as it is, it's like you're not aware of anything of value in here.
I'd like to, I suppose, investigate or do a history check on the automatons.
Okay.
Like what kind of make they
Yeah,
are,
absolutely.
or what the deal is with
Remember,
them.
I have guidance.
Would I be able
Would
to
you help me with that?
what
I
would it-
mean,
what
I'm
would
not
it
really
be for me
from
to
here,
try and
so do you have
see any
anything that would
signs
help
of
me?
where Ed may have
Like-
gone? Like if he came
Yeah,
through here recently
sure.
or anything like
I'm-
that.
Yeah,
I'd help
absolutely.
you. Guidance.
Just
Okay.
roll investigation for me,
No, it's okay.
or perception,
It
whichever.
was in memoriam to Rhea.
Sure.
Yeah, you will now that you have access to the guidance spell,
23.
you will
20.
every time somebody makes an ability check, it doesn't ask you for guidance.
So what am I rolling again?
It's going
it
to
was a history.
burn you
Okay.
up.
Right. I would say you could roll history or arcana
Appropriate
if
that
you
I'm
wanted to.
fired.
Arcana might be a little more relevant in this case, since again you're not from this plane.
But I have better history, so and I got guidance, so that's a plus a D4.
Yeah.
It is a
Okay.
D4.
15 plus 4, 19.
Okay.
Homage! That's
Oh, wait.
the word!
That was the word.
21.
Yes!
21. Okay. So we'll start with you, and then we'll go to
Okay.
Bryce.
I used
So,
to think it was pronounced homage.
you haven't spent much time in this plane, but
Yeah,
you
no.
have seen plenty of automatons before. Some of them make their way to the Feywild.
Sure.
You know you've heard talk of like a city that has a lot of automatons living there, named Renea, and a lot of the automatons that you've encountered have crossed over from there. You know, they kind of have very strict rules about how automatons are made, what amount of intelligence they're allowed, what kind of souls they're allowed to have, because most of them do have souls. And so seeing like this kind of haphazard scattering of like parts and crude construction doesn't fit with the ones that you've seen so far. So whoever was doing this, and it looks quite old in here. So whoever was doing this was doing it a long time ago and was probably doing it in secret.
Black market stuff.
Yeah, out of the watchful eye of the people who normally kind of govern this construction.
Which is why they're so dunked up
Yeah, exactly.
and weird. Like, you'd think that, I mean, you could just look at an automaton and know that they're not supposed to have that many torsos, and yet they've made one with that many torsos. Like,
How many?
there's 2.
Oh.
2 torsos on that one.
Well,
Yes.
This is kind of like the stuff that, like, Arter was made of, right?
Mm-mm.
This
Do I
is-
notice that? No, it's different. 'cause it's
This is
super
different,
old.
and it's more crude. Arter's stuff was like very well put together, very like.
Yeah, no,
intelligently
this is
built.
like ancient black market stuff. Just like some dude toying around in the basement.
What's the black
Secret market with illegal things.
Well, it's not a secret anymore.
market? What's illegal?
Yeah, Vrada's just like, yes, we've been working to suss out these black markets and break them up. Especially for the trade of limbs. It's very grisly stuff. You see in your investigation checks. So specifically, what are you looking for? Just trails that Ed might have left as he was going through this space?
Yeah, like an indicator of like if he did come through the space recently, like what direction he went through.
Okay. So with all the light in the room now, you can see like there is another doorway on the other side. And again, kind of like the hallway that you walked through, a lot of like kind of detritus and like bits of stuff are like kind of piled up in the corners and on the sides of the room. It appears to be mostly like a square room that you see. You can clearly see evidence of like an aisle being cleared through these doors. And by the way, these doors are fairly large. Larger than a normal like modern door would be, larger than a normal humanoid needs. And looking around, you see like some of the automaton sizes vary. Some of them are very large, some of them are very small, and you assume that it was kind of constructed that way to allow the movement through of larger constructs. So you see that this aisleway kind of has been cleared relatively recently. But more space has been cleared than just like one person might need. It is a larger clearing of space. With a 23, you also notice that there is a small space along one of the walls where like kind of a lot of those automaton parts have been piled up, where there's been kind of a careful, like somebody has removed them and then put them back, like they've tried to cover something up.
Do a little diggy dig
Yeah.
in those parts. See what's going on.
Yeah. So you see, it is it's small even for you. You'd have to probably stoop a little bit to get into it, but there is a small like passageway that leads in a different direction under those parts as you pull them apart.
Okay. I'll very smugly and with a lot of glances towards, what was the dwarf's name?
Vrada.
Vrada, with a lot of glances towards Vrada, point out that I just found all of this. Like, and then also point out the opening.
Well done. You weren't wrong about these people.
I think I can fit through here, though, if you guys want me to check it out. Do I hear anything like? Because I'm assuming it's like small little crawl space.
Yeah,
Do I-
it's like you'd have to get down on your hands and knees to get through yourself.
Do I hear any weird noises coming from small crawl space? Just wondering.
Roll perception check.
DM, I have a question about the rats.
Yes.
Yes,
with all of your rat
great way to
questions.
start.
So the rats that I summon, can I like communicate with them in any way or control them, or do they just kind of show up and spook people?
I think it's like let me double check.
Sure.
But I think it's they kind of show up and you can like use your bonus action to tell them to do things, kind of like you can do with Rand, if I remember right.
Through different music or.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, with like a different like tune. Let me double check that.
These
Okay.
4 measures mean attack.
That's a long time. Whole measures.
I mean, it depends on
I
what
guess
music
so.
you're doing.
Sure.
If it's just like 2/8 time meter there, you know.
It's at
Let's see.
400 beats per minute.
Well, tempo and your meter are different.
I
love
understand
this.
that. But if your tempo is higher and your
Oh,
meter
and
is
it
higher,
yeah.
Yeah, so basically you play them to summon the rats, and then once they come within 30 feet of you, you make a contested wisdom check against the swarm, and if you win the check, they are now under your control.
What happens if you
Um,
lose the check?
They just are rats.
They actually lose full control and they begin burning down the world. I got a 17 on that perception, by the way.
Okay.
But would I be able to use the rats to scout ahead for things?
Yeah, it says
Because if not, I'll use an unseen servant.
Yeah, it says a friendly swarm obeys your commands. If you issue no commands, it defends itself but takes no actions. So I would say it's kind of like I would treat it in combat if this was in combat, like how we do with Rand and,
Sure.
and Rory, where bonus action to give the command, and then on its turn it would do that thing. Here you can just tell them what to do if you wanted to summon some rats, and then they would do that.
Okay.
But you wouldn't be able to like see through their eyes or anything like that.
No. But I could send one out. It would come back. Would it
Assumedly.
be able to, like, semaphore some...
With little rat flags, like.
I'm gonna get all the little rats.
Or
with
like the
flags.
swarm spells out things on the ground, you
Does
know.
it have charges?
They
the
write with their
pipes?
tails.
I thought I remembered seeing
Where
Three
you have
charges,
a bunch
yeah.
of rats that line up and spell out the letters.
Yeah.
enemy.
I don't have speak with animals, so I'm guessing they can't communicate with me in any meaningful way.
Well, let's say it would be an animal handling check to interpret.
Sure.
What they
Damn.
have
That's
to
a
see.
really
Like
smart.
honeybees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
If only we had, I don't know, a druid or somebody that could
Could have been
turn
so
into a rat.
useful.
Yeah.
Having a druid in the party.
I
I'm
can't
also
shapeshift
just
into there.
I'm also just small enough to fit in.
Yeah.
this.
Okay,
Alright, so
I'm
if you
sorry.
turn into a rat,
Just saying.
I'm not going
like,
to turn into a rat.
We don't
but
need
could
to
you
do anything.
communicate with the rats? Like,
I
go
can
investigate?
communicate to the rat without shapeshifting. I have animal friendship.
But they'd probably trust you more if you were a rat.
I mean, that is a good point. You know?
Wait, if you turn into a rat, will you be controlled by the?
No! I'm not
Hold on, no, we're
Yeah.
going back to the rules
I'm
here.
a rogue
I've
rat.
gone completely off the
Wait,
rails
you're a
already.
rogue?
Yeah,
love
yeah, I
this.
know.
I'm a rogue
A
rat.
third
I wouldn't-
multi-class?
No, I wouldn't be a part of the swarm.
It just says ordinary rats and giant rats are indifferent to you while you play the pipes, and then provided enough rats, blah blah blah, to become a swarm.
if they
So
were
I don't know.
enemy rats.
I think you would be affected by it if you were a rat.
But,
I think you would need to roll a saving
wisdom
throw.
saving.
Yeah.
but I want to describe Rand as ordinary.
I'm not turning into a rat.
You could
Well,
become
not
a
with that
giant rat. It
attitude.
applies to giant rats as well. Anyway, a
Sorry,
17 on
continue.
the
I'm
perception.
so sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're good. So 17 on the perception check. You hear. You can't quite make out words because of there's a lot of like reverberation to it, but you can hear the faint sound of two voices that sound. You can make out distinctly two voices that are both like very deep, deeper than like Porter or Verada, like very bass heavy, and then another voice that seems to be more authoritative, and then the more authoritative voice dissipates a little bit, and you just hear the two bassy voices
Would he
talking with one another.
recognize Eden's voice?
You can make an assumption that one of those is probably Eden, and it's probably not the bassy ones.
Okay.
By the way,
Well, I hear a couple people over there.
where's Rhea?
Yeah, you hear Porter like, yeah, where's my favorite cook?
Oh, she died a really horrible, painful death.
I wish you wouldn't bring it up like that.
And then had her soul sucked out
Okay.
of her. And
No, that's a unique
captured.
one.
And was I supposed to handle that more delicately?
Bryce isn't really participating. Bryce.
Oh, well,
How-
that's a shame.
Well,
It is. A little, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Porter's,
I
continue.
think I'm gonna go sneak down this hallway now. I'm gonna go sneak down the hallway.
okay. Roll a stealth check for me. Porter kind of looks to the rest of you and like, did she die in battle?
I'm gonna be listening at the hole.
Oh, can I search the room for traps
Sure,
before?
absolutely.
That would be dirty 20.
Sorry, I've got to shut up my Discord real quick.
You shut up, Discord.
Yeah,
Can
Discord.
I constantly be listening for things happening since Bryce is...
Put your phone in
Traveling.
D&D mode.
Is that a perception check?
Search for trap investigation.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to me.
A
there.
9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Did we face any
You're my favorite ranger.
combat session?
You don't see any traps, no. It seems like everything here is just lifeless,
Yeah.
dead, inert.
Yes. Because we did do
What
it.
were you wanting? Did you say you wanted to do something?
No.
Okay.
Actually,
We-
did we have any comeback from that last session?
I'm just wondering because I have 14 less health.
No,
right
it was
now.
just mostly shopping.
It was shopping, but you did have the fight with Ardor.
Yeah,
And you
it's
have
been
not
the
had a long
same-
rest
The
since then.
same day,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Have we had a short
Okay.
rest though?
I thought we had...
I would say
We
you
had-
would have had a short rest at some point in that whole like day. You went
Okay.
shopping. You went and had
Nappy nap.
yeah. You drank tea. You were probably there long enough to get a
How
short
does
rest out of
healing
it.
with
There-
short rest
there are
in
couple abilities.
D&D work?
So you can roll up to as many hit dice as you have to recover health.
Okay.
So per long rest, you get that many hit dice, and every time you
Okay.
take a short rest, you can roll as many of the remaining hit dice as you have to recover health.
Okay.
It's always a hard one to explain, I feel like. But-
And
So,
So sorry.
oh, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna. Dana's gonna take her shift weave cloak and quickly like throw it back around her and get rid of her fancy clothes and just go back to her normal clothes. from last time.
Gotcha.
how big is this hole?
The one that Bryce is going into, it's pretty small. Bryce had to like crouch down and go like hands and knees to get into it.
Okay.
And Bryce is 13-year-old satyr, so you could get into it, but it would be like you would be kind of like
Might have to shapeshift.
shimmy.
Yeah,
Alright.
Rand is like
You'd have to
nervously...
spelunk to get in there.
Rand is like nervously, constantly listening.
Hmm. Are you wanting to like perceive something? Or are you
I want
trying
to.
like...
I want to listen to Bryce, and if anything happens, yes, I'm wanting to perceive.
Okay, cool. Roll a perception. What did you get on your stealth?
Dirty 20.
Oh, okay, nice. So yeah, on your hands and knees, the fur on your knees kind of muting the sound as you move. Do you still have your hoof shoes on, your makeshift hoof shoes?
I would assume part of me thinks that they might have come off at some point, but I would want my shoes. I would imagine, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll say you have something that kind of like as you go through, you're not like clacking against the stone. There is something that softens that sound on your feet, and you make your way through. And there's a gentle downward slope, and you go around a couple curves. The voices start to get louder, and you find yourself reaching the end of this passageway, and you kind of come up to another. You can barely make out gaps in it, but there is additional kind of construct body parts piled up on the other side, blocking the other end of this passageway. But there are like gaps in it that you could see through if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try and see through.
Okay, make a perception check. And then your perception check, Rand?
17.
17. You do not hear Bryce at all. But you do hear the voices that Bryce heard.
Another dirty 20.
Okay, nice.
And there are 3. Like, there's 2 base and there's another one.
Just the 2 base now. The other one either moved or stopped talking, but you no longer hear that third voice.
Okay.
So, peering through the gaps in these parts, you can make out a circular room beyond this. And you see several large shapes, most of them unmoving. A lot of the motionless ones, all of the motionless ones, I should say, are made of metal, wood in some places, these kind of basic construct style shapes, but they are large, easily bigger than like Goliath size, probably like 12 to 15 feet. If you had to guess, most of them are kind of slumped over on their sides, look like they've been there a while, very rusty in places, almost look like they've started to kind of like fuse to the floor a little bit, with the more organic parts kind of deteriorating. But you do see 2 other forms on the far end of this room, one on either side of a doorway, and they are massive hill giants. And so you can see one of them is holding this long like automaton arm and just like leaning on it like a club, and they're just kind of talking to each other. And one of them is just saying, you hear just passing like, he said food was on its way. Yeah. Do you think he's lying? I don't know. Maybe we give him a few minutes before we go eat him. Yeah. I bet he'd be tasty. but he said multiple people were coming. Isn't that better than one? Oh, I guess so. And they just kind of keep going around and around like that for a little while.
All right. Any? Is there anything particularly interesting I can see in the room, or can I pretty much?
That's kind of the extent of what you see in here. It's hard to see much else, but you do see like there's another doorway on the other side of the room that presumably enters into it. So it gives you a vantage point of this space.
Okay.
And those large kind of automatons that are laying down, presumably these 2 do not seem like the most attentive watch guards. So yeah, you may have a path to approach that is a little bit more stealthy.
Okay. I think I want to double, because I can't telepathically communicate with anybody at this point, can
Correct.
Without him initiating.
I?
Do
So-
you want me to? I could use message at will and be like, "Hey, what do you see?" And you can respond in kind.
Okay. Okay. So I see 2. Would I know they're hill giants? I'll go ahead.
Yeah, you may have heard like stories
big
of
old
hill
guys.
giants.
Yeah, 2 big old guys. It's a circular room, a lot of really big machines, but not as fancy looking as liaisons, right?
Right. These are much more crude.
Yeah, not as same as like the other machines we were seeing. Not too fancy, and just these 2 guys talking about. I guess Eden said some people would be coming through for them to eat. I don't know if that's us or but probably the original people. I think the original people probably. But I could sneak in through here if you guys wanted to continue. I could also try and distract them. Would I?
I think 25 word limit, right, on message.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
I'm pretty
Are you
sure,
just
sorry.
continuing to talk?
It just stops.
I go like, you're gonna have to start after, I think, hill giants.
I start after hill giants, but say like 10 words at a time. And this is DM question. My actor feat where I can anyone that I have heard for longer than a minute I can mimic. Does that count for anyone I've heard throughout the campaign or since getting that feat?
I would say, since it makes sense to me at least, that would be since getting the feat, because you've been practiced at that point, so you can like process it, and it's maybe the memory is less powerful for the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe just wondering if I could mimic Eden's voice at this point, but probably not. Nope.
I would say you could try, but I would make you roll for it.
I could try to mimic Eden's voice. That could distract him while you guys rush in.
What would you say?
I mean, they're really into food. It sounds like if I just mentioned food, it would probably do the trick.
Sounds good to me. I communicate this to the rest of the party. I say,
Okay.
hey, so Bryce has seen a couple of hill giants who seem rather hungry. They seem to be looking forward to our arrival, to perhaps eat us. Bryce has decided to mimic Eden's voice to distract them, so we can perhaps get the jump on them. Do we all agree this is a good idea?
This is fantastic. I like it. I think it's great.
Can he do that?
You can
Yes.
definitely do that.
He can.
I mean, hill giants are no joke. You're sending a child to confront hill giants?
Well, he's in a little hole, and if they hear him, they're too dumb to know where he's coming from, and also too big to get in the little hole to chase him.
Well, could they rip the hole open?
Probably not, right?
Hey, it's your kid, I guess.
Can you ask Bryce?
I want to inspire you. Okay, can I
It just made us all really uncomfortable with the idea that Bryce is now a rogue. Going off and doing these things. Like, yeah, it kind of is our little child soldier.
His bones
Can
haven't
I
fully
get-
fused yet, you know. He'll probably heal
It's got a
quickly.
soft hip.
Can I
Yeah.
give inspiration through the message cantrip? Would
Interesting.
you allow that? I mean, it's words, right?
It sure is words, technically. I mean, it says they hear the message. So if, like, it's not like they hear it in their mind, but, like, it just says they hear the
Physically?
message.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd say, sure, why not?
All right.
That seems fine to me.
Okay. I will burn a... Wait, do I have any more verdicts? I should probably look at that, huh?
Because I think, like, as it is written, it's like you're whispering something to them from far away. Like, they can hear
Okay, I
you
can
from,
use
like, far away. Kind
Write
of.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's always roleplayed though as like a wink.
I whisper in his brain. I say, I know it's been a long time since you've heard his voice, but I think you can do it. I remember him being really rude.
Yeah.
So if you can just channel that. And I give you bardic inspiration. Yeah. And that's a D8 for 10 minutes.
Yes.
And you can add it to a ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
So it'll probably be that check that you do. Okay.
Is it, just wondering, does it have to be before I roll or can it be after? Does it say?
Oh.
I think with Bardic.
This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Okay.
So you can roll something, be like, oh, that's not going to do it,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
add Bardic, and
Yeah.
then the GM can be like,
So-
the first thing could have done it.
Yeah, and I can be
You
like,
have to
oh,
waste that.
nice one.
Got it.
What
So,
a
yeah.
waste.
Okay. I'll probably wait though until you guys are like ready at the door.
Okay. All right.
Are
And I
we
said-
crawling through the hole?
We're not crawling through the hole. We're going around. We're going to sneak around. And then once we get to the door where we think that the giants are in, I'm going to tell Bryce to do the speaking.
Oh, cool.
Did you relay that the clearing at the door was more than one person's worth?
No.
Okay.
Am I able with am I able to now send, or does it have to always
It's,
be in
It has to be in
response?
response to
Yeah.
me.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So.
You're all alone.
Well, I might have something that.
Also, do we have any idea of where Bryce is in reference to where we are? Like, room-wise?
Not particularly, I don't think. I mean, unless you told them kind of the route that you went.
No, I thought it was just a straight line.
It was mostly a straight line, but
My
it did
assumption
curve a
is
little
that,
bit.
I mean, if they're waiting for us in that room, then that must mean it's a pretty straight shot that we will eventually get there. You know? We just have to be listening for them talking.
That's what you assume?
And being sneaky.
Let's go.
Right, let's go.
Okay.
So we go ahead being sneaky like.
Well,
Yeah, roll
I
group stealth check then.
can.
Pass without trace.
Or,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
pass
can
without trace.
pass without trace.
That'd be cool.
To everyone. I'm gonna look at Vrada and be like, you're my companion right now. But
I don't think I want that.
so you don't want good stealth
Are we-
clomping around here?
I mean, I wouldn't turn it down. Usually I just kind of confront things head on.
Well, maybe let's try being sneaky. Because if he gets hurt and I point down the hole, you're responsible. Got it?
I think you were the ones that said you were okay with him doing this. I was the one that actually raised concerns.
Shut up. Okay, so I cast.
I was the one that raised concerns.
So I cast Pass Without a Trace, and as long as everyone is within 30 feet of me, we get plus 10 to dexterity and stealth.
Okay.
How far did I crawl?
You guess about 100 or so feet.
Okay.
Not super far, but like,
No.
no,
But
it
when I
wasn't just like
enter
on
the-
the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
When I enter the room, though, would it also apply to him? Because it's centered on me. So when we get there,
It's
would
when
it
you
apply?
I actually don't remember.
'Cause it
Is it
says-
when
I
you
feel like
is
it
it
would
at
have to be
time of
a
Masking
casting?
concentration.
you
Yeah.
and your companions. It's for an hour, and then it just says.
I can't remember if it's like an area of effect.
Like maybe the
It
effect
says-
lasts for an hour, but
Yeah.
Creatures I choose within 30 feet of me can't be tracked except by magical means. Leaves behind no tracks or no traces.
Yeah, that sounds like you choose them when you cast it.
Okay. Woot.
All right, let's go with that then. So that would not affect you.
You're still pretty stealthy.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, you're about to like break that anyway, right? Because you're about
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
start talking.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
Right.
we
Not until I get
Yeah.
to
do you have a traps thingy?
You want to let me be up front and I can be really sneaky, look for some traps?
Sure. Are you good at looking for traps?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
all right, so everybody roll stealth for me.
Okay. So I have plus 10.
Yes, with a plus
Cool.
10.
So the minimum I can roll is a 21.
Hey.
Dang. All right.
Good thing I
Oh
needed it.
my gosh!
It's a 22. Oh gosh.
What do we need?
Wait, what's your stealth at
Or-
naturally?
A 10 plus 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's incredible.
Wait, but also if it's okay, I'm gonna
Oh
do.
right, my dexterity is really bad. That's why mine's only at a plus 7.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna do a
Only?
a psi bolstered knack,
What?
and then add a d6 to it.
You're doing a what now?
A psi bolstered
Oh, okay.
knack. It's literally called psi bolstered knack.
Sure.
K-N-A-C-K.
Like you have a knack
Oh,
for something.
oh, okay.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
not
I got a
what
25.
thought it would be.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Okay.
I now have 27.
I got a 23.
So 25, 27, 23,
27.
27. Nice. Vrada got. Hold on. Sorry.
And
Pretty
I
good.
obviously I would have been fine with Porter. It was just Verada, the one that I had to clarify.
Yeah. So okay.
And
So
everyone
We
in
love
the room
Porter.
I would have been fine with. Yeah, Porter's
Verada,
great.
though.
Yeah, Verada, I'm not so.
Is Saffron the one that killed your family?
Oh, Paul. I also have the advantage on sound because of the boots of Elven.
Yes, you do.
Was it mine or was it
So
Dormo?
you can roll again then.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Dormo.
It was Dormo.
I think it was Dormo.
Fired.
I'll take my first roll.
Okay. Which was the
23.
23. Okay. And Vrada actually got a pretty good roll with disadvantage even. Oh, he's a +3.
Did he
That's
say
not too bad.
Saffron?
Yeah, Saffron's assistant.
So 28. Actually, Vrada got the best.
You should.
And then Porter.
Bryce should be grand of that.
See, I
It's
was
an
going to
18
bring it up,
for
but I
now.
thought it was a...
But hey, you
With
know,
heavy
that +10
footsteps,
helps a lot.
Heavy footsteps as any good chef would have.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Never trust a skinny chef.
Facts.
Okay, and you're rolling for traps?
Yeah.
Investigation. for me.
Investigation.
Cool for traps.
You know what? I'm gonna use my cousin's dice, the one that killed Rhea.
Yeah.
Woohoo! What is that? 10.
10.
+2. I'm gonna use another
Okay.
psi bolstered roll. And I can... Oh, 6. So 18.
18?
Yeah.
Nice. That was exactly what you needed.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
So, you walk out of this space and into the next room. This is kind of a long hallway that curves around, does like a U bend.
Yeah.
This hallway is just covered for like at least probably a foot with just body parts, just like arms, legs, hands. You see the occasional like head in here, all like made of metal and wood.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, not like real body parts. Yeah. But you're about to walk into it, but then you see like some shifting. here and
No!
there, like some
Don't
twitching,
do this to me, Paul!
like a hand here and there will just be like quivering, just with a little bit of energy.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna like tell everyone to stop, and then I want to turn around, look at Rand, and like make eye contact and be like,
Okay, I psychically say, what? What's happening?
so there's something a little fishy happening up here.
Fishy.
We don't like Vrada, right? You want me to send him in?
No, that's okay.
Do you want
I don't
you
like
want
him.
him to die?
I mean, maybe, but not right now.
Do you want him to
I
die?
don't know. But no. What do you mean fishy?
What's going on? Is the way clear?
There's no.
I will.
I telepathically say to him, "Shut up." Sorry. Okay. And what do you mean fishy? Telepathically. There's no water in here.
There's quivering energy stuff happening,
Okay.
and like hands are like.
Okay. Okay. Does that? Okay. Wait. So just so Savannah knows what's happening, you rolled for traps, and that's what we saw.
Mm-hmm.
That's, yeah, that's what I found.
Oh.
Real quick.
Okay.
Wait, let me see if I still
Because I might have
have it.
detect magic. Let me see. Let me see if I kept it.
Oh,
I do.
well, I can. I have a little bit of. I can just like move it with my mind and see what happens.
Interesting.
Do you see anything?
Are you talking?
No, not in your brain.
No.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
What do you
Okay.
see? What is it?
Shh! Shut up!
Shut up.
You're gonna ruin this for us.
I
rolled a
telepathically
28.
say, yes, try that. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm
This man probably had
I'm
such
just
an
gonna
ego
the
before this.
the quivering
Just
hand.
like-
Oh gosh.
Or,
Do I-
or
should I
maybe,
throw
maybe no,
it?
maybe no, no.
Should I throw it at
no,
Rada?
hold on. What if I kind of, what if I create an illusion of like a rat scurrying by to see what happens?
I mean, I could also just throw it and let's see what happens.
Throw what?
With my mind. I'll throw the little arm with my mind.
Maybe don't throw it. Maybe just gently nudge it.
Give it a high five.
But I can only do it once, so it's either all or nothing.
There was only one limb that was moving.
There's like some scattered around here and there. It's not like all of them, but you can see like one here, one there.
I'm frustrated
one
by
there.
nobody telling me anything. Can I also do a perception check?
Yeah,
for
sure.
these guys? I'm like, what are you seeing? What? Okay. So it is perception.
Yeah. You
Okay.
have perception. I mean, you kind of you said there was stuff moving.
Yeah.
But, so if you wanted to
Did
try
you?
to perceive.
Yeah, I told you there was stuff
Okay.
moving.
Yeah.
17 plus 8, so I do
Yeah,
it.
you see them. You see exactly what she's
I will
talking
point it
about.
out to everyone except for Rada.
This is unnecessary.
How do you do that?
I'll be like, well, I'll come up to like Tradj and be like,
Just-
right there. I'm just being really quiet, like. "Do you
How
see it
far
right there?"
away are the little quivering things?
they're a few feet apart. They're not like right next to each other, but like a few feet there's one, a few feet there's another, a few feet there's another.
I have mage hand. I'll just give him some high fives.
Okay.
All right?
Real quick, I'm just gonna get out of the way.
Yeah.
What did she tell you? What she whispered?
Don't worry about it.
So
I could
Everybody
barely
get
hear
behind
myself.
me.
If you're keeping this from me, you won't get your payout.
No, really, I'm being honest. I could barely hear it myself.
Everybody, there's just some hands in the pile of body
Roll a
parts
deception
that
check.
have some residual power to them. And I think they might activate if we touch them. So I'm going to use Mage Hand, and I'm going to give them a friendly handshake or a high five or a fist bump.
A 12.
Okay. He kind of narrows his eyes, but as he does that, he hears Saoirse saying, he's like, interesting.
Yeah. I'm just going to disarm it before we disarm it.
No, actually, no, he does. He doesn't do that. I should have rolled for him. He kind of was like, I'm glad your friend spoke up. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble.
Anyway, I use Mage Hand.
Before you do that, yeah.
What's up?
Dana's just gonna walk up. How high is the ceiling?
It's about kind of
It's like 9 foot.
15 to
15?
20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
High.
Dana's just gonna go up there.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Will you teach me to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Whatever you say, sweetie.
Okay. So I use the Mage Hand.
Okay.
And comes out flowers and stuff. And
What does your hand look like? What is the mage
is it
hand?
the
look
I
like?
Summer
said
hand?
flowers and stuff.
Oh, I
so
thought it was
like
that an
made out
effect,
of
or is it, like,
vines,
made out of-
and like it's
Cool.
made out of like vines and leaves and stuff.
Cool.
So I manifest the hand, and I send it over to I guess the closest
wiggly guy.
twitchy guy,
Mm-hmm.
and give it a fist bump or like poke it.
Turkey.
Okay.
High five, dude.
Yeah.
You see the hand like.
Mage
Ice
hand
cream
has
cone.
a 30-foot range.
What's
Okay.
ice cream cone?
Yeah. So
It's when you go like this underneath. When someone does fist bump, and you go
interesting.
underneath. There's
I
also
can
jellyfish.
manipulate an
When somebody
object,
goes to fist bump, you go.
open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial.
Yeah, I'm just
I
looking
guess I
to
can
see
just
if
like.
there's any hit points to it.
Like,
So you go up to like give one of them a high five,
Sure.
and it just like latches around your mage
Oh,
hand, and just like
Interesting.
you can see like claws kind of poke out and just
Oh, arm
dig
wrestling.
into it. But your mage hand is kind of ethereal, right? So it just
Right.
kind of ends up going through.
Sure.
So like through the leaves and the vines, they kind of
Uh-huh.
like work their way around the hand, and the
Uh-huh.
hand just closes.
Okay.
And then opens up again.
Oh, so it's like a trap. So it'll grab our legs if we go in there. So let's just avoid them.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Great.
There are no arms on the ceiling,
Yeah,
right?
no, I didn't
Okay.
You do not see any on the ceiling now.
No arms on the ceiling.
Imagine if they planned for that.
Yeah, you see the same thing mirrored on the
There's
ceiling.
even more arms up here.
Why are you guys on the ceiling?
So it seems like as long as we avoid these little twitching fields of energy, and I point out the spots that I've seen, that we will not get got. We just have to step around them.
Okay. So I'd like everyone to roll a dexterity check to... Not you. Not you. The three of you, dexterity check to make your way around here without stepping.
Can I?
Cast
Plus
without
10.
trace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah,
And
yeah.
That's fine.
can I like help guide people? Like if I see them getting a little too close from up on the ceiling, can I be like, hey, wait, stop.
It's touch for guidance. Right.
Or do you mean help?
Yeah, help.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
thought you were
like-
trying to like cast guidance. I was
No,
like,
no, no.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay, I don't have spells.
Magic?
Well, I think kind of
15,
the
26.
the reason that you're able to roll for this in the first place is because you're all aware of the locations of them.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if that would give anything extra than what's already
Okay.
there. But
enough.
this has lowered the DC significantly.
Are these saving throws?
Just a check.
Just a check.
Yeah.
Okay, 27.
Okay.
Whatever.
It's just a 27, guys.
And for you, Rand?
22.
22.
I don't like this look right now.
By the way, pass without
Actually,
trace
it's 24.
does not apply to just blanket dexterity checks.
Yes,
It's
it
only to
does.
stealth.
Yes, it
It's-
does.
Stealth.
Hold the phone ball. I'm holding it.
Plus
Hold
10
it.
to dexterity parentheses stealth, which means
Oh, yeah.
dexterity based stealth checks.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's actually a 17.
Sadness.
Okay, 17. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was
So-
about to but I wasn't about to.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Sadness.
Rand, that's a 12.
14.
14? Okay. And then Tradj, what you got?
I got a 10.
Nah.
Okay.
Hey, still
Oh,
double
no.
digits though.
That's facts.
Barely.
Moving up in the world.
Okay.
No!
Oh, wow. All right. Sick. Okay, so Tradj, you two are able to easily navigate through. It gets a little bit hairy. A couple of them, one reaches out and tries to grab at your ankle, and it just misses by a centimeter.
I'm
You
like,
can feel yeah.
Okay.
You can feel it snag at your are you wearing long pants? I forget what
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you
Why
feel
not?
snag your pant leg a little bit. But no damage. You make your way around this U-bend, and you make it out okay. Tradj, you and Vrada both are starting to make your way through here, and are you in front of Vrada? How are you wanting to proceed here?
I'll go behind Vrada. Vrada's the leader of us, right?
Yeah, of
The
your
group
of
that
yeah, of
was-
your
yeah.
of the group that you're in. Yeah. So so he's leading the way, and you see him take maybe 6 steps into the space, and then immediately just as one of the hands just reaches up and clasps him around. You can see blood just immediately start pouring down his leg, and you're about to rush over and help him when you feel the same thing on your leg, just a hand just clasping and gripping tighter and tighter and tighter. I need you to make a strength saving throw
Yeah.
to try to force your way out of this.
Easy. Easy.
17.
Easy.
Okay. So you take.
Don't like that.
Oh, no.
You take 10 points of slashing damage as this claw just rakes the side of your leg, but you're able to pull your leg free, and you are no longer restrained by it. Vrada, however, has failed his saving throw.
Dang it, Vrada.
He takes 4 points of damage, and he is still restrained in
Question.
place. Yes,
About that circular saw that I have.
Uh-huh.
How noisy is it?
very.
Cool.
Can confirm.
Yeah.
Noisy.
Vrada's sitting there oh, somebody, give me a hand, quick.
Can I use my machete to attempt to slash
Sure.
through the...
Absolutely.
Hands going on
Yeah.
already.
Roll to hit for me.
Yeah.
Oh, rolled it. Let's see.
You've
So
got a hand
this is to
already.
make sure, with this hand kind of clasping and Vrada struggling to get out, that you make contact with the arm.
Oh, so it's a D20 and then if I
Yeah,
hit,
yeah,
then...
yeah, exactly.
Seems like you've already
17?
got a hand.
Okay, yeah. He looks up at you like with the angriest face you've ever seen. He's just like, not now.
It's like, oh gosh. Okay, I'll carry you across.
Roll damage on that with the added damage for automaton.
Okay. 2d6.
So gently said.
So 6. Let's see.
Oh no. What
Yeah.
happened?
Can I
Only
start
good
making my
things.
way down
Oh.
to,
Maybe
to give
Veronica's
him a
getting
hand as
hurt,
well?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe,
I want to
like,
see how
like
this
some
goes
sort
real
of- yeah.
quick, but
And then it's a +1 to attack, so 7. And let's see.
It's not just the arms.
who is she? We don't know.
We don't know who she
We
is.
don't know her.
No.
She's whoever she wants to be.
Who does she want to be?
She uses she/him pronouns.
Nimona.
And then I also have
Yeah.
Dreadful Strikes, which is 1d4.
I mean,
Ooh.
you can use it. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Chop his butt. Chop his butt up.
Wait. Are
So
we trying to
plus
kill a
1,
hand
so
or
8.
Rana?
8. Okay. Yeah, that's enough.
Oh, I feel like with enough damage,
just
why
the
not
hand.
both?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
So, where the saw would have been very noisy, and you had heard the saw like cut into the stone before, and how much noise that made. Here you see Tradj swing this machete. Its edge glowing this like faint kind of bluish color was what we said, right? No, greenish.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes like a slight ding, but like it doesn't. There's no like crunching, no like loud noise, but it just seems to like just slice right through this arm.
Blue and green.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
swirls.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Swirly.
It's swirly. But it just seems to like saw right through with minimal noise. Like there's just a little bit of a whine as it just kind of cleaves through. And Vrada is able to pull his leg free as the hand just kind of like does a little spasm and then drops down. Lifeless, it appears.
Don't forget that, Prada.
Do we see this,
there.
or are we like next to a door on the other side of the view bin?
This is kind of like as everyone's crossing, so you would have seen it, and
Okay.
he lets out like a little bit of a, as it happens.
Miranda's smirking a little bit like,
Can I like go up to him and like offer, be like, all right, Prana, like get on my back, and I'll carry you across.
I'm fine. I can walk.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am positive. I don't need your help.
I mean, if you didn't need our help, then you wouldn't have a team.
I
here.
appreciate the help, but I can walk
Okay.
on my own.
I
Thank you.
agree.
Okay.
Just to clarify.
Just to clarify. So you all now proceed across, and actually, as you, Porter was, bringing up the rear, and you just watch him like, he just seems to like just be kind of not quite dancing, but just gingerly like lightly stepping across. For a man his size, it just seems like it's a sight to behold. He just is just casually. You swear you see him like step on top of one of the hands and then step over it without any issue, and he just like lightly walks all across, no problem.
He
fantastic.
shakes hands with one.
Yeah. He rolled a natural 20.
Hey!
Um,
Porter?
but you have now made it across, and you have made it to another doorway. What you snacking on?
Not a sponsor. It is an organic version and a less bad ingredient version of Nutella.
Nice.
Wait, is this
Way
what
to
you got
drag
on your
the
dice
Ferrera
bag?
Company.
No.
Okay.
No, that was just a chocolate bar that melted in my bag.
That the branding on that looks like a cough syrup, like kind of.
It looks like
Yeah,
a protein powder.
very
Yeah.
medicinal.
Yeah.
Very
Like-
medicinal.
Yeah, like I'm expecting the word probiotic to
Yeah.
appear underneath it.
That wouldn't surprise
Gut
me.
health.
Like
This
Yeah,
does have
yeah.
cherub flower.
Mel-
It's actually like a
Melatonin.
plum spread.
Yeah. We put melatonin in it for whatever reason, you know. Just
And there's lavender too.
oh,
There's
we threw
vitamin
ashwagandha in there just for the sake of it. So.
I do have a protein powder with ashwagandha in it.
Okay,
And caffeine.
see, exactly. Point.
Anyways.
Point.
All right, so you make it around this U-bend. You approach a doorway that leads to another hallway that leads down, and you can see a door at the base. And Bryce, what are you doing now? Are you about to do your?
I'm waiting patiently to hear the message from Saoirse
this
that
is
they're
the
ready.
door?
This was the door.
Maybe.
I want to listen at the door to see if there's any more voices.
Have
And
the-
can I
have
check
the,
for traps as we're going?
Sure.
Just like at the door and then just past the door.
Investigation, perception.
Have the hill giants said anything else interesting?
The hill
to
giants
note?
have eyes.
Yeah, that's actually what I named the encounter.
Oh, that was so close.
It's
The
a
hill
10.
giants?
The hill giants have eyes.
Oh, that's right.
Natural
Got
20?
22.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I got a 10 on my perception.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I will also listen.
You can hear voices
good.
too. They have gotten louder. The two voices, you can hear them now. You assume you're probably getting close, but you don't know how close. So natural 20 for total 22.
Yeah.
So you're inspecting like the doorway, right, to make sure there's no traps on the door leading
And like
through.
just into the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're scanning this door frame just to see, and again, large door, and you kind of peer through it. It's not fully closed. You're able to kind of peer through it to the room beyond, and you see up above, Tradj, what you had seen in one of the other rooms, a similar thing where there are like these long arms, longer than like normal humanoid arms, that have like multiple joints, seeming to have been like kind of like just clumsily like retrofitted on top of one another, and at the end is just like a long scythe, and there are two of them that are on either side of the doorway that are just like
Amazing.
held up by the thinnest string
That's
that you can
awesome.
see,
Sick.
and like you can see it goes like up around the top of the door frame and down the side, and you know if you were to like open this door, it would trip that wire and those would come down.
Okay. Can I disarm it?
Yeah, roll a
Can't we just
I guess
Sleight of
open
hand?
the door
Yeah,
but
sleight
not
of
go
hand,
through
yeah.
it?
Okay.
By opening the door, it'll probably.
Kill us all.
yeah
Wait, so
Ooh.
is it on? Are the sights on the side of the door that we already are, or on the other?
on
side?
the other side. So as you walk through it, they would.
Well, that's what I'm
What are you
saying.
doing
If we
right now?
open the door without
I'm
going through it,
disarming the.
Oh,
Yeah.
Once
could
you
do that.
Disarming
It would
okay,
it would
great.
wait.
also
don't-
give you away because the trap would be triggered. So it's a matter of what you want to do.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't.
That
I don't
makes
want
sense.
anybody to get impaled.
Ah,
No,
Except
yeah,
for
I'm
maybe
stepping.
Rada.
Oh, I don't really hate him that much. It's okay.
I'm just trying to be supportive.
That's really sweet of you.
Anybody you want murdered, I got you.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm
Thank
standing
you.
right next to.
I was whispering. You didn't hear. You didn't hear.
It's fine.
Roll a perception.
technically, she would have +2 on stealth.
Tries to listen to whispers disappear.
He's like, did I hear anything at all? Am I going mad?
Oh, okay. I say, what kind of trap is it?
There's a like a tripwire and some sights, and when you walk through, it breaks the wire, and then they come and they impale you in the sides and
Okay.
cut you in half, and
Okay, awesome. I'm going to use message to talk to Bryce again, and I say, Bryce, this is not the signal, but I want you to describe the room to me. Do you see the doors?
Do I see the doors?
Yeah, you see the other side of the doorway, and now that you look, you can also see that same trap.
Is there
I
a trap?
see the door. Yes, very scary. Oh my god.
Okay.
These people are horrifying. What is going on?
I have an idea. So I'm gonna say, oh, okay. Yes, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I
Yeah?
will.
Yes.
I will.
Of course.
I say to you, I have an idea.
Okay.
So, when I give the signal, you will trigger the trap. Okay?
Okay.
And then I say in Bryce's head, when I give the signal, you tell the hill giants that there's food just in the other room and that they should go through the door. Okay?
Wait. What if this isn't the door, but there's the same kind of trap on each?
I'm going to stand at the door and listen. And when Bryce says there's food on the other side of the door, I'm going to listen for footsteps to see if they're getting closer to the door. And at that point, you're going to trigger the trap.
Okay.
And then the sides will get them.
Can I perceive
I like
that like there are hill giants right on the other side of this?
Yeah, roll perception
Thank you. Nat 20
Hey!
plus 5.
Ooh, okay, no,
Nat
that matters.
25.
I'm sorry, anybody listening on headphones.
I am allowed to.
No, you're totally fine. You hear, as if they're clearly on the other side of the door.
Yeah?
You hear voices. You hear two of them. And one of them saying, "I ate a deer the other day. I had a orc. Oh, it was really good. Little gamey."
I'm just gonna. That's a really good plan.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'll say to Bryce, and remember, you have inspiration. So, okay. I'll say, okay, now.
I'm gonna go with. Can I ask what is the semblance of Eden's voice that Bryce does remember?
Sure. It's not like it's kind of not quite a tenor, a little bit lower, a little bit of a southern drawl, but not too pronounced.
Okay, got it.
Just a guy.
Like think of like a slightly less southern hickory with a little bit higher pitch.
Okay, so I'm gonna yell out in the closest approximation to his voice Bryce has. Is this a deception or performance?
This would be a performance check if you're trying to. Yeah.
Then I have advantage on this as well.
Yes.
Hey.
Woot.
And you can add a d8 once you've seen the roll. To
Just in
really-
case you
just in
need. You,
case.
yeah.
Just in case.
Okay, so
Standing energy right now.
There's. Oh, no, that was too strong of a southern. There's food just on the other side of that door there. You're near, and there's even more of it now.
You see their heads poke up.
Hey, not 20!
Hey!
Yeah.
I don't think
Are you sure you don't
I'll
want to
add-
use your inspiration?
I think I'm good this time.
Okay. So you see both of them perk up like, oh, I thought he went that way. And I was like, oh, who cares? Food! And, one starts like, goom, 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 running over, and the other
And I
one's
try
like,
to time it, and I'm like,
yeah.
now.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
I'm gonna, I guess, disarm
Once they
the
get close
trigger
to
the
the-
trap.
yeah.
They both are running over, and they're both trying to like go through the door at the same time. But the two of them together, they're a little bit too wide, so they're like kind of like they kind of butt
Amazing.
heads, like trying to get through the door. Like me first,
Bottleneck
no
each
me,
other.
And
no me.
I just take a little knife and just go.
You watch these two scythes just like and just stick into them for.
Oh man.
This is
a
my
idea!
High five.
And that 20s.
The Saoirse idea pans out.
I would
Your
say most
ideas-
Saoirse ideas
Yeah,
I would
pan
say
out.
so.
Sometimes I come up with plans, and then people do things before I can do the plans, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so they both stick into the sides of the hill giants, and you hear just the resounding like as they like trigger the trap, and they're not down, but they are severely wounded, and they just like the food. Gotta get the food. But they're also like pinned together right now by these like blades that are
In the
stuck into
doorway?
them. Yeah,
I want
in
to
the
be
doorway.
really nasty. Can I be really nasty?
Be really nasty.
Can I use heat metal?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go ahead and let's roll initiative.
Sure.
Just to yeah.
Yes.
That's really nasty, right?
That's amazing.
15 for me.
15.
Oh.
Excellent.
3.
You'll get to do it.
I'll use it later. Guys, nobody do anything. I want to do this.
Please.
Guys, can you let me go first?
Please, can you all hold your action so I can go first?
Hang on.
I got a 22.
All right. So 3 for
So
Saoirse.
that means you still have your
Whoa.
bardic hunter.
What?
I do.
I also got a 3.
Okay.
I go to 7.
2. You got a 3 also, Tradj? My God.
do we roll for tiebreak or?
No, it's
Whoever.
whoever's dex modifier is higher. Yours is plus 0.
Yeah.
That one.
What did Rand get?
7.
A 7. Wow, big rolls this time.
Thank God I have a plus 5 to initiative because I rolled a 10.
Oh my god.
And then Bryce, you got a
15.
15. Okay. All right. And our hill giant buddies.
Watch them roll insane initiatives.
I think they have a -1 to initiative. So
Cute.
yeah. All right. So that means you're going first, Deyna.
I'm gonna hold my action
You don't
until
actually have to.
I am going to, because Deyna is suddenly just really excited about whatever Saoirse has planned. I imagine Dana's probably like at the top of the door because she had to cut the tripwire, right?
So
DM?
spider climbed.
So she's just gonna wait and prepare to throw a psychic dagger
Okay.
at him until after Saoirse goes, and if they're still alive.
Yeah. Okay. So you're holding your action for the psychic dagger. Bryce, you're up next.
How messed up do they look?
They are like not on death's door, but they are definitely heavily wounded from it. Like you can see, you know, these are like embedded into their sides, and there's like gore, blood, kind of starting to spill out a little bit.
Viscera.
Not enough for them to not be hungry yet, though. Yeah.
If anything, they're more hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
There's less stuff inside of them. They need more stuff inside of
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Then how far away are they from me? much movement
From your
do I-
position, probably like 20 to 30 feet away.
Okay. They're not on death's door. So I will do I need to do anything to get out of my little
Yeah, you'll have to
space?
push the bits and pieces of
Okay.
constructs away from you to get through this.
That doesn't take a roll, does it? Or does it?
Yeah, it would take a yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll start with that then.
Okay. I think the way we'll play this is this will determine how much like effort movement it takes to get through this space. So just roll a strength check for me.
Haha! 17!
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, 16. It's a minus
16.
1
Okay.
modifier.
Yeah.
That's still good.
Amazing.
That's still good. You're able to push through it, and we'll say it costs you like maybe 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
Like essentially difficult terrain to push through here.
And I still have 30 feet, so I will. Can I 2 weapon fighting bonus action if I throw a dagger as my action? It just says if I attack with a light weapon
Mm-hmm.
for my action.
I think 2-weapon fighting is melee specific, right?
If either weapon has a thrown property, you can throw the weapon instead of making a melee
Oh,
attack.
then
with it.
never mind. Hey,
Yeah. I'm gonna be
what
cool.
up? Reading the rules.
I'm gonna throw 2 daggers at these. Oh wait, well I have my crossbow, which does literally more damage. No, I want to feel cool. I want to throw my daggers. Now that I've
daggers.
saw.
You trying to steal my stick?
I didn't realize, I think Bryce is like, wait, this has been an option the whole time. And-
But have you? Oh yeah, you did see me throw away dagger.
Yeah. A 23 to hit for the first one.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, 23 to hit, but only 1d4 plus 1 for the first. Woo! 4 damage
Hey.
to the one on my left.
Okay.
But do you have advantage? Do you have sneak attack?
Oh!
I think you would, right? Because
They don't know you're there.
yeah,
That's
I mean,
true.
this would
This
be
just
right now.
this would be attacking. This would be surprise, right? So this would be.
Oh, so I get my sneak attack?
Mhm.
Oh, also I just get
Yeah, technically you would be rolling with advantage because they don't see you. Yeah.
no nat 20.
Hey, that's okay though.
But, so then, what is my sneak attack at this point? 4d6. I did not realize I'd be...
Nice.
Oh,
There we go.
oh
Are
wow.
those 2 4s?
17
heck yeah.
extra damage on
Ooh.
that.
That's the
So,
power of sneak attack.
4
I love it.
plus 17, so 21 damage. So, well, my first dagger throw. Is he still alive?
So total was
21 damage.
21. He is still alive, but yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the other one with my other
Okay.
2-weapon fighting throw, and that's a nice nat 1 with 0 modifier attached.
I don't think,
so-
yeah. So the first one, you're like, yes, and now for the second one. Whew, and it's like, ting, 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 falls right in front of you. You're like,
Slips.
Ah!
out of my hand.
It falls down like a sewer grate.
yeah.
Ow!
So mark that one of your daggers is no longer in your inventory because you threw it. And the other one also isn't in your inventory, but you could easily pick it up because it did not really go far. Is there anything else? Because that was action, bonus action, right?
Yeah. No, I think that's it. I'll
Okay.
stay back here.
All right. So it is the hill.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Okay. It is the hill giant's turn now. They're going to try to pull these blades out of them. So they are going to roll a strength check to try to do so. Wow.
Are
Okay.
hill giants strong?
They're supposed to be. That was a 3,
Uh-huh.
and they have a +5, but I rolled a natural 3 and a natural 6.
Oh, man.
So yeah, they like are struggling and like, ugh,
Oh no.
oh, I just want dinner.
Oh, they're just so hungry.
Yeah.
Their muscles have atrophied.
But that's their turn. They tried to use their action to detach the blades and were
Oh
unable.
man.
No.
Yeah, that's all they get. So,
Poor things.
Rand, you're up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, did you go?
No, I rolled a 3 on my initiative.
Yeah.
I will hold my action.
They also
You
do
don't
not
have
seem
to.
to have taken notice of any of you yet because you have been so stealthy.
Yeah.
And the door is currently blocking their view of you.
Wait a second.
They probably
So-
noticed me though after I threw a dagger. Or
Yeah, I think
Okay.
they would have. One of them would have.
So the
At
doors.
least the one that got hit would have clocked you.
The door's still closed.
Yeah, door's still
in front
closed.
of them.
It's fine.
Huh. Well, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, can I hold a spell
You don't
attack?
have to. You don't have to.
I would like to
I
hold
want
a
to see.
spell
what
I
team
love
members
all of
can
the
do
support
so
though that
bad. I
everyone's
wanna-
giving
yeah,
us. This is
I
great.
wanna-
After
it's gonna
Susan
mess
takes
them
her
up.
turn,
Gnarly.
I will use a spell attack.
Okay.
If there's any.
What spell are
damage
you
left.
holding?
I'm gonna hold. It's a cantrip actually. I'm gonna hold firebolt. So I'm just gonna like pull out 2 strands of my hair
Range strands.
and just Rand strands. Be ready. And I actually have this really cool sorcerer thing of twinned
Yeah, you
spells.
do.
So I will spend a sorcery point if need be if the first one doesn't. If there needs to be more damage.
Okay.
So I've got potentially 2 firebolts.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
I'm ready.
Cool. Cool.
Neat.
Cool, cool.
All right.
Cool, cool, cool,
Cool,
cool.
cool.
So now,
Yeah!
the moment we've all been waiting for.
Yay! I want to use heat metal.
Heat the metal. How much damage is that?
Let's see.
Because I think they
Is that
auto
decent?
fail, right? Because it's
they
like
might. Let me
in
see.
them.
Let me
There
see.
we
in
go.
them.
And like
Ooh, I
Smushed
could
up against the
cast
door.
it
Is
at-
the door metal?
No, doors wood.
Oh.
Wood.
I'm gonna cast it at a 3rd level for overkill.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Finish him.
Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell. Until it ends, I can use a bonus action on each of my subsequent turns to cause this damage again.
Yep. So actually roll 3d8 because
3rd level.
you're casting it up.
Actually, well, oh. Yes.
Yeah.
So
And I'll say,
3
to make this kind of
stealing.
make sense a little bit, you can see, so you can see kind of through the crack in the door, right? Where it's slightly open, slightly ajar. You can kind of peer through a little bit and see the metal here. So
Alright.
which one are you casting this on?
The one that's less messed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the one that didn't take the grievous dagger damage.
That'd be a good weapon name, Grievous Dagger.
damage.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
It'd be a good name.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
That's 13 damage.
13 damage. Nice.
Yeah.
You pull the dagger and you also gain 2 other arms, and they all pull daggers at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Grievous. Okay, cool.
Heated that metal.
Yeah.
You take their dagger.
It smells either really bad or really good.
Probably
Depending on whether
good.
you eat meat or not.
Yeah, it's just you hear just a sizzle and pop as all of the internal meat and fat of the side of this hill giant is just sizzled, and you just hear as he takes the damage.
You know, a lot of people don't like organ meat, but it has a lot of good minerals in it.
Summer Saoirse.
Summer Saoirse, summer.
Saoirse summer.
So people that are holding their actions,
Yes.
would you like to use them at this point?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I will wait.
That
Okay,
is a
that's good. Yeah.
+7. So I'm gonna. Ooh, does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
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 Are we
They're hill
opening the
giants.
door at this point?
It's cracked open a little
okay.
bit, so you, if you're casting spells, you can see. If you're gonna do any serious swinging of weapons, you're gonna need to push through a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah. Is there? Would I need to use my action to open the doors? Or would it count if I just I don't know.
You were holding. Remind me what action you're holding again.
Throwing
Okay.
psychic dagger.
I don't it's a psychic dagger. I think you can probably thread that needle if you want to, unless you want to push through.
I'll thread the needle.
Okay, thread the needle.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, 11 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
Nice. On which one?
The one that was seriously hurt.
Okay. Gotcha.
Is he
Um,
down? Is
He's
he...
close.
Wow.
Okay.
I haven't felt this good about a plan since that time I ran a guy over with a horse.
That was such a good plan.
Remember we infiltrated the castle, the one place? We did pretty well.
Yeah.
The
Up until the
piano.
end
piano
part, it
was
was
Yeah,
really
Up
good.
until the end part, it went really well.
Was that your?
Yeah, I only have
okay.
an action.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
Um,
I'm gonna
Oh, you gone? You are doing yours?
I would like to.
Okay. Do yours.
Okay. I'm gonna do one at each. Just 'cause. Yeah.
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 Sure.
Yeah.
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 Do I need to roll anything?
To hit.
Okay. Come. Oh no, I shouldn't move that. I'm so sorry, dice tray. Ah! What is that?
It's a 14.
+5, so 19.
19.
Do we wanna
Yeah,
move
that'll hit.
The big dice out
And
of
you'll
the
have to-
tray.
yeah.
That way they're not blocking
This
the.
is a
That
lot.
makes sense.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, and that is 2d10 for each of them.
What?
Do you have to roll a second time for the second one? or
Would
just
you like me to
twins?
roll a second?
Yeah, you gotta roll for both.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's 2d10 for the first one.
You get to roll that.
Ah. Oh yeah. U and then a U.
You and you.
That's a 6.
A 6?
A six?
Does
A
not
six?
hit. Was that to hit or was that the damage?
That was the damage.
Oh, the damage.
Yes.
This was to the wounded one?
This was to yes.
Yes.
Is he down?
No.
Damn it. Oh, pardon
That's
me.
fine. You can.
You
say
can
it.
say
You can
say
say
the,
it now.
you can say the D word if
We
you
are
want to.
free.
Nat 20.
Hey.
Excellent.
4d10.
Yeah,
To the
roll
less-
roll 4d10s.
Okay.
4d10s.
This is to the less injured
That's
guy.
so many
Yeah.
tens.
That's a lot of
That's
tens.
a lot of tens. Ooh, is that a 10?
It is.
That's
It
a
is
10.
technically. You just have to not have one out of zeros.
Math.
7, 12.
11 plus 5.
16.
16.
16.
To the less injured guy. I think I see that the first one doesn't do much, and it's just like, poof. And then I'm like, and I get a few more hairs. I'm like, anyways.
That was a good sound effect. I like
It's
that.
just like that.
Yeah, you hear the singe and just more just like you know, as you're just like barbecuing these two hill giants from behind the door.
Does one of them say to the other, "It smells like you smell good"? Like barbecue."
Yeah. It's like, oh, it smells good in here. Tradj, you are up.
I'm gonna just use my longbow.
Okay.
So I guess I just roll for attack with that.
Yeah, sure. Which one are you aiming at?
Through the door.
Through the
Thread the
door.
needle.
Yeah, you can. I would say it's going to be tough, but it'll be a slightly higher DC. They're going to have like partial cover for this. So, but yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll just go for. I'm gonna go for both. I have a bonus attack.
Oh, okay. So you're going to do one and then the other.
Yeah.
Cool.
5
It was actually
plus
10.
Proficiency bonus?
Well, it's whatever. It's if you go to action and then go to your longbow.
Because I do have a proficiency bonus as well.
Yeah, you
Unless
should
it
be
were, like,
your for longbow dex plus proficiency.
Oh wait. Oh sorry.
Oh, you
I have
don't
to equip it,
equip.
yeah.
Oh. Then it should be
So I think you have a dex of like 2. I think your proficiency is going to be +3, so it'll be probably +5.
+3.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not going to hit.
Oh, my dex is +0 actually.
Oh, that's
So
right.
if
I
you-
forget you have
just
no
plus
dex.
three. Yeah, just
Weird
+3.
little guy.
So that does not hit. Your arrow sails a little wide.
And let me see. I might actually. I have so many things to. I'm
Are you
trying
going
to
to go
think.
for the second?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do I need to hit with my first attack to be able to make a?
What is the ability that you're...
Yeah,
is it,
that's what I'm trying to find
Okay.
out. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
I think it's up towards the top of your features and traits.
is it just like you have 2 attacks, or like 2 attacks per action kind of thing?
When you engage in 2-weapon fighting.
Oh yeah.
That's 2-weapon fighting. So yeah, that wouldn't apply.
that's not
then.
it though. I think.
Oh, that was just what the wording of it said.
Yeah.
That was the thing you showed me earlier.
They do, but not if you hold your action. If you hold your action, you're literally holding your action, and only your action.
I also forgot that sneak attack exists. But it's fine.
Oh, next time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I can't find it right now.
Okay.
What was that? Your fighting style.
Yeah. So you actions in combat. You have 2-weapon fighting.
Oh wait.
Oh, extra attack.
That's what you
Oh,
were.
okay. Yeah. So you do have 2 attacks then. If you have like a plus extra attack, then yeah. Go for the second one. Yeah. You don't have to hit for that. That's just.
Yes.
I'll move on to the other thing.
Nat 20.
There we go.
Hey!
That will hit. So go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Okay.
Wait, are nat 20s double damage?
It's double the dice.
Yeah.
Double the dice.
People can homebrew it different ways sometimes. Like some people double the damage, some people double the dice. I kind of like doubling the dice because it means you get to roll more dice.
And that's the attack roll, not the damage roll, right?
So your damage you get to roll double the dice on.
Oh, okay.
So like
So the
instead of
dice.
1d8, you get to roll 2d8.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, the one you just picked up.
Oh, the numbers that showed up there, but it doesn't, right?
5 and a 5.
Okay, 10 damage.
And
Nice. You gonna use your D4?
Oh, the
yeah,
dread.
my D4
Yeah.
for the psychic as well.
Okay. And remind me, was this aimed at the wounded one, the most wounded one? They're both very wounded at this point.
Yeah, sure, whichever one, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And that is a 2.
2. All right.
Oh,
So
and
yeah.
So
And then
12.
Yeah, 12. I got it. So you loose that arrow, and it just plunges directly into the body of the hill giant on the other side of the door. And at this point, Porter and unless do you have any bonus actions or anything else you want to do?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Porter and Vrada are gonna take a running start, and they're both gonna like shoulder into the doors to try and open them up. Seeing that the cover has been, effectively not blown because it was on purpose, but they're gonna try to open the doors so they can get through.
Have they finally caught on that people are attacking them from the other side of the door?
The way I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking they were also holding their actions so that you could do the heat metal because they were both like,
Oh.
that'd be pretty cool.
That's really
Oh,
nice.
I meant the giants. Have the giants finally keyed?
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
absolutely. Yeah, they
I
are
was
like
like,
on
oh,
death's
they're
door all of a
holding
sudden, just like yeah.
Wait a
It's like,
minute.
I had another question too.
Yeah.
Since Bryce attacked from behind and they were pinned together looking towards the doors, right?
Yeah,
Is he still in stealth or?
Bryce, no,
Oh, no,
because
the one
you attacked.
Oh.
So as they push in, Porter pushes the door back a little bit so that there is now an avenue for people to get through. Vrada is just kind of like, ugh, and it moves a couple inches, but not like Porter is like pushing it open,
That guy sucks.
But he's trying real hard. He is like focused,
He's
like
supposed to be the leader.
like his face is red, like there is sweat just like
Can I see from
pouring
my
out.
angle that they're trying to push through the door and Brada
Yeah,
is
you
struggling?
see the one of the doors open and Porter is just like kind of like shoulder into it, and the other one's kind of like.
Shake my head.
But that is their turns. So we are back to Deyna.
Okay. I am going to I'm going. There's still 2 left, or 1. There's 1 left, right?
Two
both
are still.
Oh,
up.
the both.
Yeah,
are
yeah,
still-
yeah.
Okay. So I want to throw my psychic daggers.
Mhm.
Do you think?
At the one. Yeah.
Never mind. I think that would be metagaming. I was just gonna say, like, if you held it for when I attacked him, would that then give you your sneak attack?
Are you next to him?
I was
So-
going to be, because I go right after you.
Okay.
What I will say, when Porter pushed through,
Yeah.
he like drew his great axe, and he's like ready to attack, but he used his action to push open the door, so he's gonna attack next turn. But he is like
Next one.
next
He's
to it.
engaged.
Yeah,
with them.
he's engaged. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Cool. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I want to use my action and bonus action to throw some daggers out.
Yeah.
Let him fly.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
That dice was for my bonus attack dagger, which has slightly less
Okay.
damage. It's a D4, it said. And the other one is a 4 plus 7.
11.
11. Does that hit?
An 11
Yeah.
and does not hit, unfortunately. The natural 20 will though.
Okay. So then that is 2d.
That'll get your sneak attack damage.
Or is guidance on an attack hit?
Guidance is for ability checks.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's 3 plus. Sorry, second. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've done this.
Yeah, right. That's why I even had to think about what
3
is my
plus-
sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
4. That's 7 points of psychic damage,
Nice.
and then sneak attack is I think 2d6 for me right now.
Oh, my head and my tummy.
Oh, no, no.
My tummy hurt.
Yeah, 2d6. So that is 9 points of psychic damage on top of that 7. So it brings
Nice.
it to that. And then I'm going to use a psionic energy die to add another d6.
Sure.
And that would be 1 plus 2. That's 3 points of force damage.
Awesome.
Cool.
This guy is like, now he is on death's door. He is like, just sitting there, just like, like crying.
Oh, no.
Like you can see like a little blood trickling from his ears, and he's just sobbing like.
Oh, he was talking to people before.
That's a good point.
But just because he acts like a child doesn't mean that he's not a monster who has murdered people.
He
and
was
eaten them.
actively wanting to eat all of you.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
but
such a good time.
you know, they have to live. They have to survive. We can't blame them for wanting to live and survive.
They can eat
Okay.
other things.
Yes.
Non-sentient things.
Can they?
Have you asked?
That's a good point.
Have you ever talked to a hill giant before?
Have you ever taken
you?
the time?
I've listened in on the conversations
You're up.
about wanting to eat people.
I'm gonna use my movement to roll on
Also
in,
fair.
and I'm
I will
gonna
not debate fascists.
go for. So, one's on death's door. The other one is looking.
Is like hurt, pretty hurt. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going
I'll just
to
go on and take
start
fascists.
an
I hate
attack.
fascists.
I'm gonna start attacking the one that is less hurt
'Kay.
with my liaison's edge.
Ooh, slice and dice time.
Do I have advantage on this one?
It is a 1-on-1, so
I
that-
have
that-
my swashbuckler sneak
Right.
attack.
right. So
where-
that would give you sneak attack because you are the only one engaged with this one.
Okay.
The one that you were attacking, Porter and Deyna are in melee with that one. This
Two
one is on
different
its own.
flavors of sneak attack.
Yeah.
All right. So then that was a.
Remember, you still have Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, thank you for that.
Ooh.
It was dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Do you want to use your inspiration?
But I can use my inspiration for the damage.
That's true.
you?
I think yours
Yours
allows it,
does.
right?
I
You
think-
got the fancy inspo.
I think I do. Hang on just a second, though. I
I'm
wanna
gonna
make sure
roll my
that's right.
damage, but I'm not gonna. calculate
Yeah,
it.
that does hit. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So it starts with just 6 damage. And let me add my sneak attack.
So many d6s.
3, 4.
Dang.
15 more damage, so 21
Lord.
damage.
Okay.
And then, how is 21 damage enough to?
Not
Do
quite,
it.
no.
So
Is he
here's the
on-
thing. So here's the thing with Bardic.
Mhm.
So you can get a mode of potential,
Mhm.
and when you do an attack roll, it has to. The creature has to succeed on a con saving throw or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die. And that's a DC 14. But you cannot add it to, like, a physical hit. It's only magical damage.
Well, your blade is magical,
Aha!
Is it magic? Okay,
Yeah.
so in that case,
which I guess
if
is
a
it.
creature has a Bardic Inspiration die from me and casts a spell that restores hit points or deals damage,
Oh,
the
it's
creature can roll the
specifically
die.
casting a spell. So
yeah.
yeah.
So it's more like casting a spell. But you can use that that force damage thing if you want, or thunder damage.
Oh, okay, so I can still,
You can still do the thunder damage.
but they have to fail the saving throw to take. the
Yes,
damage.
it's
Okay.
a DC 14 Constitution.
So, you could do that. You also you attacked with the liaison's edge. Liaison's edge. So you could also
You could add it to that
trauma.
one too.
trauma dump.
Yeah, I was
Trauma dump.
thinking. Yeah, I want a trauma dump.
My father left me when I was a kid.
Which technically would this
Like
count
5
as
weeks
that?
ago.
That wouldn't count as the
No,
spell one.
no.
Okay.
That's a weapon ability.
2 more damage, so 23 damage there.
Okay.
And
Take some
you know what? Let's go for it. I want to do the Bardic Inspiration one because I doubt I won't be able to really use it anytime soon, probably for anything else. I don't know.
No, whatever you want to
Yeah,
do.
who knows what you're gonna be doing next?
That's,
So how much was the trauma dump was?
2 more damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And then it's a DC
14 Constitution saving throw.
That is nope, not gonna do it. It's a
Okay.
natural 4.
D8.
A D8, and it takes that much thunder damage.
7.
7, nice.
Nice. Okay, now
Is that 30 total damage?
Yeah.
30 total damage.
Hey!
now this hill giant is on death's door.
And now I'm going to 2-weapon fighting. And I'm
Amazing.
going to, continue with my liaison's edge. Do I have to fight a different target? Or can I go after the same person?
Yeah, you can go on for a different one or attack the same. You will disengage though, which would provoke an attack of opportunity if you did.
I'll go for the same one then.
Okay.
Let's see. That does not hit. That was a good old 2.
Okay, yeah. Wouldn't quite do it.
These
All right.
2-weapon fightings every time. First one, insane.
I need
Second
you
attack.
I need you to roll a d100 also.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Here it is.
Trauma dump.
Oh gosh.
100!
Hey!
That might not be a good thing.
Okay.
Also, that is very loud.
Yeah,
Sorry
I
for
know.
Yeah, that was probably not great for the
It definitely
the mics,
moved
but
that a
hey.
little bit. Sorry, audience.
I'm not.
You know what? Yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
They deserve bad.
So as you finish,
It's a
like
rich
you
textural sound.
slice in and you pump in, you see like the kind of energy, this like dark pulse of energy go through the ivory blade of the liaison's edge into the hill giant, and you just for a moment like tunnel vision, and it's like you're watching this from like 10,000 feet away, and you can feel another presence near you also watching. And this stays for the remainder of this round. And you just have this inkling that something knows where you are now.
That's where you are now.
Hello. In my mind, I want to think hello. I've experienced enough magic things. I just want to try.
All right, next is the hill giants.
So
So
looking at it earlier, like I wonder what happens if I rolled a 100.
that's amazing. I was not expecting you to roll that, but I'm glad you did.
Wow.
That's a good thing to hear your DM say.
Oh.
So, the two hill giants.
Oh, I just realized I don't provoke opportunity attacks from people after I melee attack them.
Oh, that's right. You have that ability.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It's
I forgot
really
to.
great.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot.
So the hill giants, the one near you, Bryce, is going to take 2 attacks against you. It's not going to try and unpin itself at this point. It's getting desperate. It reaches down and grabs like just like this weird assortment of like legs and like with 2 torsos on either end. And the way they're wielding it, it almost looks like a great axe of sorts, and is just going to swing it down at you twice to try to hit you.
Okay.
So that is a 15 on the first one.
That does hit.
And a natural 1 on the second.
All right. I feel that.
So that is going to be a total of 9 plus 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to have that with my uncanny dodge.
Nice.
So
Okay.
six-
Take 6.
points.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
like, oh, you made my tummy hurt. The other one that is blubbering that you've just ran up and started stabbing as well is going to take 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
Or
Well,
one
I
against you,
was-
one against Porter. Were you from
I-
a distance?
Yeah.
Oh, you were from a
I
distance.
was like at the top of the door, throwing
Okay.
at him.
Okay. Then instead, he is going to pick up just kind of a mass of body parts and just gonna lift it above his head like and then throw them at you.
A monk shot of body parts.
I've had this nightmare.
Exact one.
Yeah. That is a 14 to hit.
Wait. I don't think that
That's
hits.
gonna be close.
Yeah.
I'm rolling really bad for these guys.
16 armor class.
Okay, no.
Ah.
So like the big parts just like go past you, and you just kind of get like a little peppered with like little tiny just like a little kind of like hinge, kind of like ding hits off you,
just,
but
I
doesn't
just
hurt.
fully like.
Yeah.
Oh!
And then he
That
just
really
throws that
hurt.
and just like, oh, come on!
That really hurt.
This hurt too.
Fair.
And that's their turns. Rand, which one are you putting out of its misery?
Oh.
This feels so bad.
I do not. They've eaten me.
Bryce does not, I will say.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Doing great.
Physically, or?
I think.
We see him with like a 1,000-yard stare, like just like.
Yeah.
But, like,
A
physically-
single-
Yeah.
My eyes are
It's
just
cool.
dancing around.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, you look at Bryce and you are just like, you are like kind of locked up a little bit, just like
All right.
looking. But you are not the one that's moving your eyes right now. It's like you are viewing through somebody
Oh, I
else
don't like it. Okay.
right
That's
now.
fun.
The one that attacked
That's fun and
Bryce,
creative.
I like Super Saiyan fire hair,
Mhm.
going to get angry,
Yeah.
growl, claws, teeth.
Oh, it's been a
everything.
while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
primal savagery on that guy, double swipe, and then I will do another sorcery point to like swivel and then get the other guy as well.
Okay, what's the use of sorcery point there?
Oh, to do a twinned spell.
I don't. Can you do a twin spell with your
Let me see.
primal savagery?
Oh, where did you go? Let me
'Cause I think
go
it has to
back.
be a ranged spell attack, but remind me on that because it's been a minute.
Where is my twin? Twinned. Okay. Spend sorcery points equal to level. Target a second creature in range with the same spell. In range with the same spell.
Okay. And is that a spell, primal savagery, or is that an
Well,
ability?
because
It's a cantrip. Okay.
it is a cantrip, and you can use
Mm.
this for cantrips. You just use
So
1 point.
here,
per
the thing with
cantrip.
primal savagery, it's a self-cast spell, so you cast it on yourself. So you can't really twin spell something with a. It has to be like I think a targeted spell.
Okay. I will do it. And then I also have a bonus action. But first! That's a dirty 20.
Nice. That
Hey.
absolutely
Tis a
hits.
dirty
Which one are
20.
you going for?
I'm going to go for the one that attacked Bryce.
Okay. Cool.
Where did my D10 go? Oh, hello.
Hi. Oh, hi there, D10.
Hi, D10. Hi, D10. So that's 15 damage.
15. Nice.
And then as my like teeth claws retract, I'm like, Rory, get that one. And Rory's gonna do his little his pew 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 pew.
Oh, forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Flame Seed. Ranged weapon attack within 60 feet to one target.
Anyone ever play Yoshi's Island?
A long time ago.
You know how you can get the watermelons and you can spit seeds? I liked that mechanic.
It's really cute, actually. Yeah.
But then other animals could, or creatures, I guess.
Do I need to
enemies
roll to
could
hit for
also
Rory?
spit seeds.
Yes.
Okay.
Ew. Equity in Yoshi's
I know.
Island.
Wow.
Everyone can spit seeds.
That is a
That's
17.
Also, Yoshi.
That'll
could
hit,
get
for
on
sure.
drugs.
Is this on the same one that you're attacking?
Good for Yoshi.
No, it's on the other one.
Okay. Noted.
Don't do drugs.
They're both like barely holding themselves upright at this point.
Yeah.
They are.
Mm.
Oh, did you?
I haven't
Actually,
taken my
it
turn
hasn't-
yet
yeah,
this
okay.
time.
Okay. So he's
I
a
finally
second
got to
level
do that
spirit
thunder
now.
damage with your
So
freaking
I know.
illusion.
Rory's
I've always wanted to.
leveling up in the world. So that's 6 damage from the pew 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 to that guy.
Oh my God.
And
These guys are taking a.
He is like he's like barely keeping his eyes open now. He's just like staring up at
Yeah.
you, just like.
Foaming a little.
if he's
Oh.
wearing anything flammable, you know.
Oh, noted.
No.
Yeah.
Noted.
Is he wearing anything?
Do we
If-
have to kill them?
Well, Saoirse, it's your turn now.
Mm.
The hill giant, he has like a kind of like not quite a tonsure, but like, you know, very balding, just a little bit of hair kind of out of the ears and out of the sides of the head, and it's just singed a little bit. And, like, he's just like, no, my hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action do that damage again.
Okay. Yep.
To that one guy.
To that one.
My hair. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again.
I need another D8. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh.
10.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Kill him?
Yes.
I think that's the first guy I've killed.
Yay!
I think that's my first kill.
Did you? I mean,
You're like,
I
I've
thought
helped
you
kill
killed
a lot of
Saoirse
people.
react to this?
And you just like liquefy him from the inside out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. And I feel completely guilt-free about it, too, because
Yeah.
these guys have eaten people.
Yeah.
And like just the smell of just like cooking meat
It
just
smells like victory.
fills the air, and like you see the other hill giant just like crying, but also like, that smells really good.
I really.
And
Is it like polar bear liver where you can get like vitamin A poisoning? Are there any parts of hill giants you have to be careful about?
yeah, oh yeah. With
Only
their
real
kind of
over
diet,
here.
like they are just like. I mean, honestly though, the liver is like the most nutrient-rich part of the hill giant.
Sure.
So like, if you do, you're gonna want to eat it in like small bits. But it's like, you know, in place of a multivitamin, like, oh my god,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair.
Are hill giants technically humanoids, or are they like monstrosities,
I
beasts?
think they're
They're humanoid.
they're giants,
They're
which
giants.
is I
Oh,
guess
that's their
technically
own-
different from
Bipedal.
humanoid.
Okay.
Yeah.
By people.
According to D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Beyond.
Anything else you want to do? There's
Let's
still
see.
one hill giant remains.
There sure is. Who else is in the initiative this round? I forget.
Just me.
You. I'm gonna say, it's been a while, but don't mess this up. Can you get this last guy, please? And I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration also.
Ooh.
Inspiration. Don't screw up.
Don't mess up.
Okay.
It's your
I'm
turn?
gonna roll
Yeah.
for attack.
Okay.
How's the bardic
You
work
rolled a
now?
2.
It's not gonna help that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll for my extra attack.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no.
Reroll that.
It's not gonna help that either.
Come on, man.
The worst roll.
I told
It's
you
it's
specifically
legitimately
to not
impressive.
mess
like that
up.
we've been rolling actually really well so far, but
What does Tradj do? When, like, what happens?
Can we just like hold an exorcism for your dice or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
we
that's what we
Giant
need to do. We
ones,
gotta, yeah.
Here.
Exorcism to dice.
I have,
Does anybody
Anybody
know
have
a
some
a
priest?
candles?
A
selenite
Catholic
bowl at
priest?
home.
I do.
Please do.
Drip some holy water.
Here.
Yeah.
Do you want another set of dice to use?
Sure, I'll use another D20.
Okay.
Those are the ones that I
Here.
gave you too.
I know.
Remember our dice jail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you, thank you.
I really want to get, there's like, I've seen like this little tiny dunce cap and a little chair that you can make the dice sit in and put the little dunce hat on it.
So many shaming
I know.
tools for D&D dice.
They need to make like little tiny lockers that you can shove the
Yeah,
dice
put 'em
in.
in the locker.
Like little
A little
toilets.
toilet
Yeah.
for Squirrelies.
Give them tiny lunch money that you can then take.
Little underwear that you can pull up
Actually,
over the
I
top.
would really do that. Wow. And a flagpole you can hoist.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
underwear on. Yeah.
My question would be, if there's like, if a Gen Zer were to hear us talking about this, would they have any concept of like that this was normal?
No, people in Gen Z, see, they have no idea of anything that happened before a certain date. It's like
Yeah.
blank slate for them.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
absolutely
That's
read
how
Captain
the brain
Underpants
works.
before, though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like, they know all of this. They
Yeah.
know.
If you say like
Promise.
Betamax to them, they're like, you know,
Just like that?
yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Just like what
Today.
Bryce is doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's my
Deyna,
turn.
Yes.
you're up now.
Oh gosh. I am going to yeah, I'm just gonna attack the last one. But I want to specify non-lethal.
Okay, cool.
And let me get that out of there.
Because
Um,
you don't have have to.
You're
kill
just gonna knock him out psychically.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Imagine give him a headache so bad he just goes. Just like that.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not gonna take much. I'm telling you that.
That is. Do I have? Oh, I have advantage on these, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
you do?
That would have helped earlier for the last one.
Yeah.
So that will be a 16 plus 7, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
yeah,
that is.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then my bonus attack. That's a 17 plus 7.
That'll hit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to drive the point home. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So for my first attack, that is a 6 plus 4. So that is 7 points of psychic damage. And then sneak attack is 2d6. That is another 4 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, I mean, the first one was enough. After the first one, you just see eyes kind of roll back in the head. Still breathing, but yeah.
Okay.
Tears still kind of flowing a little bit.
Yeah.
Does a little dream twitch from time to time.
Dream twitch.
Are we out of combat?
Yeah, you're out of combat now.
I would like to turn to Bryce to see if he's okay. And what do I see?
Yeah, what's going on with me?
You kind of, a few seconds pass and you just, like, you're still kind of in that tunnel vision, but then just all of a sudden you just rush back and
Are you good?
What's wrong?
I felt that was weird, right?
oh, absolutely, yeah.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I think something found me.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
I'm not entirely sure myself, but I wasn't able to move. I wasn't able to really control what was going on. I couldn't really see what was happening anymore. I could just feel something.
Like in your mind?
Would I describe it as in my mind?
That for a moment something else was present with you in your body and knew where you were. Something that was observing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was in the
Through you.
room with us, but I felt it watching.
Can I?
I mean, there's a lot of things that watch.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, how bad can watching be? This sword's already been so
We
useful
made
for
that
so many
pact
other
with
things.
the
I was
demon.
watching
with
you.
Not the demon,
Yeah.
but the dragon god. And
Sure.
he watches. It's fine.
Just figured I'd bring it up to everyone.
Is there any way, as someone who's, as either one of us who are psychically proficient, could we roll investigation in his mind?
You could roll an Arcana check.
Yeah?
DC is very, very high for this, though.
Could I, and you tell me yes or no on this, with the previous flashbacks
you're
I've
gonna also
had,
roll.
does this presence somehow remind me of anything I've encountered in a flashback or felt in a flashback?
Roll an insight check.
Yeah, is it all the same, dude?
Insight.
Well, that's a
17.
17. It feels familiar, but you can't place it.
Okay.
that's a 15.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's okay.
know it. You know there's magic that allows you to view people from afar, but as a result of using a specific kind of weapon, you have no idea how that's happened, what magics made this weapon,
That's fair.
you just don't have a frame of reference. You do recognize the presence. You can't place it though.
Okay.
It is a presence that you have known before.
It at least feels a little familiar.
In a good way or bad way?
In a way that it's not unknown. And I'd prefer at least, because, I mean, have I relayed at all to anyone that I've been having these flashbacks?
No.
I don't think so,
No.
no. Oh, because, I mean, I've been kind of having weird flashbacks sometimes when I use this weapon, and it's been really fun because they end in like 2 seconds. So I haven't brought it up until this point because it didn't feel that important.
Weird how?
Oh, I mean, just not mine.
like I've seen this. There's a little boy I've seen something about reincarnation. You know, one time I turned invisible though, but it feels maybe related to that. So maybe this thing knows me and we're actually friends.
We chopped up a liaison. What?
I'm gonna cut up some hill giant steaks.
Okay. Sure.
How's
Yeah.
the marbling?
I don't think it's anything to be concerned.
Let's do this. Roll me a. What's a good skill
Sleight
here?
of hand?
Yeah, I'll say a sleight of hand. That
Or
sounds nice.
survival,
Let's do that.
maybe.
Or survival.
Survival.
Yeah, let's do
There you go.
survival.
Avoid the poison glands.
If you can get the best hill giant
Glands.
meat. Yeah, you have no idea what kind of organs a hill giant might have in there.
It's just all kind of mushed in there, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody
They're
knows
so
how it's all
big, but
held
it's
together.
actually full of like vital infrastructure. Like
They're
there
like
is,
a giant cell.
yeah, it's like a cow
They
has
got,
4
like,
stomachs.
3
They have like
mitochondria.
34.
Quick
3
question.
plus
Yeah.
3. 6.
You have several slabs of suspicious meat. You have no idea what hill giant meat is supposed to look like, but you have it.
Okay.
Is there like something we could roll to cook out any harmful things?
Here's the thing is that some toxins don't cook out.
You could roll
It's
a
like
medicine
heavy
check, I
metals and
guess.
Can
Yeah.
I attempt to
This is
refine the
I'm
steaks?
vegetarian.
Sure.
Oh, you are? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Cool.
Roll a survival
Good
check
for
for
you.
me.
Thank you.
We'll get to, yeah.
We'll get
19?
to that.
19. So you actually you see the kind
I
of
don't eat meat.
stack of meat that Saoirse has piled up, and you kind of take a look at it and you're like, not that one, not that one, take that one out. Like you pick out like about half of them and you set them aside, and you're like, those would have given you a real bad gastrointestinal time if you had eaten them. But yeah, you are left with the good meat now. And you still have one hill giant that supposedly Saoirse did not butcher.
Yeah. I, did not realize that we were the kind of group to carve up somebody's friend and then allow the other person to wake up next to their carved up friend.
This is
But
new
I
for
support
us.
this. I do support.
I
I do like pranks.
Is this a prank?
This is a serious prank.
Brada walks up and says, wouldn't call it a prank exactly, but it is good
Well,
tactical knowledge to keep one alive so we can
You're
interrogate.
no fun.
I was a little. I was just hearing that he may know something. All I know is when I was listening to him, all I heard was a bunch of conversation about eating people. That's all, right? That's all I essentially heard from them.
Yeah,
my
it was
time.
all about food. It was all and it was mostly humanoids that they had eaten. But it wasn't all. There were some
Okay.
non-humanoids.
Like what?
There was
Deer.
some deer, some wildlife. Basically,
An orc.
you got the impression that anything that kind of wandered by this area was this was like a little bit of a hunting grounds for them.
Okay. Yeah, they were just kind of eating anything.
It was more
so-
opportunistic than anything, yeah.
Wait, is a humanoid anything with arms and legs? Or how's that work?
Not technically in D&D. It's like usually anything with arms and legs that is like one of the main races. Yeah.
So
Do
okay.
we hate a tiger for hunting and controlling its territory?
If it killed people, I would not hesitate killing it if it was right in front of me.
Okay. So, all right, these guys aren't a problem, but weren't we after Eden? Don't we need to go find him?
Yes. That's
Okay.
true. I mean, one of these giants may know more information about
go-
Eden.
Well,
Well,
definitely
obviously one of them will know more than the other now.
Gonna look at Bryce and be like, we should probably check out your blade when we're done with this.
Okay. Yeah, that's
It's done a
probably
good
not
job,
bad.
but yeah. Okay, can I roll investigation in what?
Investion.
Can I roll
Indigestion?
indigestion investigation to see if I can see any Eden-sized wanderings?
Sure. Yeah,
Great.
roll investigation.
And I'm gonna say, Brada, would you like to see what you can find out from the
Giants.
other giant?
Right?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think that's wise.
I'll help.
I'm gonna follow Rand around.
Well,
Not
that's
help,
an 8.
not be helpful.
Just
I'm
follow.
I'm just being like, what are you doing?
I am looking for the guy that we're looking for.
Ah.
Yeah, you.
Who's that again?
Eden.
Please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to help?
Sure. And I'll just like. There's something over there. I think maybe.
I walk over. Is there something over there?
Where's over there?
I just point in a random direction.
Yeah, there's something over there. There's tons of things everywhere. Like you see all of the collapsed like constructs just kind of laying around.
Okay.
Some of these just absolutely massive ones, big bulky forms, kind of their bodies cracked in parts and rusted through, bent metal. They clearly have not stood the test of time, or maybe did not stand the initial creation process
Okay.
for some way.
I'm gonna poke it and be like, is this what you meant?
I don't know.
Oh. Do you like Oh, never mind.
What? We're best friends. You can tell me anything. Just like, I'm trying to like fill the hole that Rhea left. I'm your best friend.
I think my hair slowly changes color from like orange to like a deep red.
Fun fact, Dana's colorblind, so doesn't notice.
She does not pick up on that. So is that any other investigating that you want to do?
What'd I miss?
Can I?
I'm just
Is there another door at the end of the hallway?
Yeah. The door that they were originally guarding.
Okay.
There is one there.
Okay. Can I investigate into that passageway where it leads?
Yeah.
Cool. Guidance.
Dana's very enthusiastic and fully believes that
I still have
Brandon and
stealth,
her are best
remember?
friends.
Okay.
You all
It
still
lasts
have
for an
pass without
hour.
a trace,
It's
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Just
if you had to
annoying
reroll or
shit.
anything since we did a whole combat.
No, that was literally 18 seconds.
16.
16.
No.
Nah.
16.
16. All right, so you
16s?
16s, yeah.
Hey.
That's
So
what you
many
see. You
Tinas.
open the
That's a lot of
doors, you throw the
Tinas.
doors open, and there's just six
Six entire
Tinas.
Tinas.
Wow.
Or a sestet. Is this poetry?
And they're all 13 and horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, one of
They
them
all
kicks
just-
you in the shin, and
Oh,
they all
like
laugh,
this.
and then they
Ew,
run
why
away.
does your hair look like that?
Just really passive aggressive.
Do you even have hair?
What do I see, Paul?
You see, you open the doors at the end of the room, and you see another hallway stretching out in front of you. This one, just as high as the other ones, noticeably less cluttered in here. But you see the hallway is not super long. It just goes straight through, and then you see a door, or what kind of looks like a door on the other end, but it is absolutely like encrusted with automaton parts, just like woven in to one another, like this circular, almost like tapestry of just like arms, legs. You see like a robotic tail, and at the center there are 5 hands that kind of protrude out, their palms facing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they kind of form this little circular pattern. In the middle of this, what you presume is a door of sorts.
I guess Eden went this way since this is the only passage left. Are we gonna go get him, or are we gonna have a barbecue?
I think you're all the way in a hallway.
Both?
Oh, I was just calling.
Let's
back.
invite him to the barbecue.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're asking the guy questions.
Yeah, at this point, Vrada looks at you and whoever else is standing near the hill giant still, and says, "All right, we need somebody grab one arm, another grab the other. We need 2 people on the feet. Secure him in place, and then we wake him up and we talk to him. Also,
Oh, they're alive?
The one.
There's
Yes.
The one is alive.
Yeah. And maybe somebody tend to the wound so he doesn't bleed out before we can talk to him.
I'll grab an arm.
Which, by the way, I need to. Okay. So you're grabbing an arm. Porter is going to grab another arm.
By the way, how long has it been?
Actually, it's probably been 2 of these. Okay. So.
Is it enough time to disguise Kit into something?
How long does that take for a disguise kit?
I have no idea.
Is that like an action or is that like a
Let's see.
timed thing?
Can I attempt to mend the wounds?
Sure. Yeah, roll a medicine check. So
Oh, I never added it.
the biggest one obviously is the blade in his side.
7.
7?
Yeah.
You walk up and you're like, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well, arguably, so heat metal technically would have like cauterized skin.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
got
but the metal
attacked.
is still in it, so.
And it got
unless-
attacked by other things too.
Yeah, but the biggest wound obviously is down here. Most of the damage to this guy was psychic damage from Deyna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was only heating metal on one of them, and that's the dead one.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, that's yeah. This
'Cause there
one
were
was
2
not heating. Yeah,
sides,
that's
and
right.
I did, yeah.
So this one
no
is the.
specification on action, bonus action, anything like that.
Okay. So I would say, I mean, tell me the complexity of what you were trying to disguise yourself
I'm
as,
trying
and we'll
to-
decide how long this would take.
I'm trying to look like what's his name again? The dwarf.
Like Vrada?
Brada. That's who I'm trying. I'm trying to look like Brada. Because I want this giant to wake up to 2 Bradas.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's gonna be a weird moment and make him, I don't know, make him question things, make him just want to give us what we want to know if he's just really confused
Okay. All right.
and freaking out.
I will walk back.
I'd say it'd be a few minutes to do so.
Okay.
I will see this happening, and I would like to, if there's one Verada here and then another Verada here, I want to like go up behind him,
A half Brada.
and then I will take Rory, bulk him up to where I look like a fire demon. So there's a lot of,
Okay.
and I'll just be like behind them for intimidation.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind.
Engaging in that process.
Yeah. It'll take a few minutes. So somebody is going to want to probably try to tend to the wounds. You see Tradj walk up and like look a little bit at a loss.
Yeah, can I
Chest
help with
compressions
the
of just jumping
with the
on him
wounds?
like a tree.
Yeah.
You know?
Roll a medicine check.
Yeah.
I can also, stop the bleeding, and
If you want to.
You had this option the whole time.
It's not a catch-all
dirty 20.
solution. Dirty 20. Okay.
Straight
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you two kneeling down at the major wound there together, you're working together. You're like, okay, keep the blade in, because if you remove it, you can tell that's gonna
I've
be.
been stabbed so many times.
Yeah, exactly.
You just yeah.
But you kind of you dress it a little bit, and you kind of stanch the bleeding as much as you can to buy some time. You don't know how long it'll last for. I mean, he's heavily wounded, but he is not dead, at least for a while. So
I'm gonna clap my hands. We did it.
blood splatters.
Can anybody have just like a little bit of healing so that this guy doesn't bleed out?
You now are Vradified.
Okay.
Yeah. And Vrada, he's been trying to find a good way to secure the arm, and he looks over
Yeah,
and
I'm
he's
on
just
the
like,
other arm.
"Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
I don't have that much of a drawl."
Listen, I have a lot of voices cataloged. It's a little hard.
It's hard to do on a moment's notice, right?
A little.
Yeah.
hard.
Sometimes you lose it midway through, and you have to get back into it. We've already had this conversation as a different NPC. But he just is just giving you a befuddled look the entire time while you're both holding down the
You'll
arms.
freak 'em out. Trust me.
So you, Vrada, Porter, is anybody holding the last leg?
I'll grab it.
Okay. I want everyone who's holding a limb to roll a strength check.
I was hoping it would be. Six.
Okay. Noted. This is a group check, so it's not any one person,
9.
but how well you can
Plus
fully
4.
secure
It's the
this
it's
hill
just
giant.
Yeah, 9.
On your saving throws, though.
Those saving throws, yeah, if only. Okay, interesting. So, is somebody doing the healing now?
I was doing demon intimidation.
Yeah, you're doing that. You're doing a great job at it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I do not have access to this mechanic.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing now? He is presumably secured. Are you going to wake him up and talk to him?
I want to hold an action, if possible. My telekinetic movement, where I can kind of like move things with my mind in case like he starts to get up or starts to attack. I want to hold him down.
Okay. Cool.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Just watching.
I'm thinking.
Okay. So he is stabilized, but he's still unconscious. Will you be trying to wake him up by any other means? I think I heard a healing word.
Brada was trying to do this.
No, I thought one of you could heal people. You slap. Are you gonna slap?
All
right,
right, do it.
No one's healing.
You
I'm
slap
gonna
across
go
the
for
face.
No,
slap.
Blow on his eyes.
Big old Bryce slap.
You just kind of like, it's just like a wet like, and you just kind of, oh, tummy
The first thing he sees is two of the same people and a giant mass of fire angry behind them.
You tell us what we need to know.
Who are you?
You don't need to know.
What do you need to know?
Where is Eden?
Oh, is that the little guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he went through the door. The one with the arms.
How do you get through the door?
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
How do you get through the door? There's like flames like spitting out and everything.
Oh, I don't know. You gotta put stuff in the hands to make it open.
What stuff?
Parts of things, body parts. I guess. Where's Clomp?
Would you be
Worry about yourself.
Would you be willing to do it for us?
Where's
and
my
then we'll
brother?
Let you go.
Just tell me where my brother is.
Oh.
Did he go get food?
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. Something smells really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some food for you.
Could I have a bite?
Yeah, sure. And I give him some of the steaks that I cut up of his.
I'm with it.
It's raw, but needs must.
Oh, it's fine. I
You're
like
used
it
to eating
raw.
raw, yeah.
Oh, it's better raw.
Mm-hmm.
I think, can I covertly,
And just like kind of like.
can I covertly take a little bit of flame and just throw it onto his face so he doesn't have to see that his brother, like the guy who's
Who
dead,
cares?
not his face, the one who's dead, and burn his face, so it's unrecognizable.
So he's an entire hill giant. I don't think the face is what.
No. Let's.
I mean, well, maybe.
There's
Dumb! He's dumb, guys!
There's one other hill giant in the room that's dead, but who knows? It could be somebody else in this place that you have made your home. It could have been somebody else.
Never mind!
I'll just covertly like scooch to stand. Oh wait, no, I'm holding an
Rand
arm. I can't
feels
do it.
bad for this
Well,
stupid
Too late
thing.
now. You weren't feeling bad up until now.
Let's do a group persuasion check real quick, just to try to distract him long enough
Yeah.
to keep him from seeing his dead brother.
I don't care.
How does
if he
this
sees them.
work?
Roll persuasion check. Yeah.
Okay.
Just have whoever is trying to persuade him roll a persuasion check for me.
Can I roll?
19.
19.
You
Okay.
want persuasion or intimidation for me?
Why
18.
would it be
18.
intimidation?
Because I look like a giant fire
15.
demon.
15. Okay.
And we just almost killed him.
That's also true.
Yeah, we'll say you're distracting him enough to where he hasn't looked over yet, but
Yes.
he is starting to get agitated. Like the food has helped, but he's like wanting his brother now. What are you doing? Anybody doing anything?
Well, I mean,
I want to do. Oh.
Do you need more from me?
Oh no, I'm just saying.
Oh,
Is there anything else you want to do?
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah, what's your name?
It's Fromp.
From? Hey, would you be willing to do the whatever needs to be done for the door to get us in for us? And if you do that, we won't bother you again. We'll leave you alone.
I don't remember.
Do you think maybe if you hit it hard enough, you could force it open?
I could try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
When we let go of him, can I slip the glasses of object permanence onto the other body? Would it make it go invisible?
I think it has to be a living person who can see.
That's fair.
For
I'm
that
just
to
wondering. I'm
work.
just wondering.
Here's what I want to do.
That's a pretty good idea.
I want to do major image
Okay.
of his brother.
Okay. Where are you doing it?
So while his back is turned, I'm gonna do it like in front of the dead body, so that it blocks it.
Okay, so like basically obscuring the dead body with an image of the living body.
Mhm.
Okay. I imagine like is he like smiling? Does he look happy? How are you?
Can
What
it
is?
talk?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
right, you
Yeah,
can-
it's
sure.
made so.
You can make it
Could
do like
hide
a-
behind it and mimic, but
Let's see. You create
a
the image of an
cardboard
object,
cutout.
creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 20-foot cube.
I think that would be just enough.
This makes me so sad.
you were fine with killing them until
I
this.
wasn't.
Yeah, what happened with
You had
that?
no qualms.
They have killed
I have
other people
qualms.
before.
But
I
Nobody's
know.
perfect.
do they know any better? Have they ever been given? Have they ever been?
I don't think there's a
Offered
rules
a
as written
chance.
height, so I'd say 20 feet is
Okay.
probably enough. It'd be
It
like
appears
just the right
at a spot
size.
that I can see within range and lasts for the duration. The duration is 10 minutes. It seems completely real, including sounds, smells, and temperature are appropriate to the thing depicted. You can't create sufficient heat or cold to cause damage. Yeah. As long as I am within range of the illusion, I can use my action to cause the image to move to any other spot within range. As the image changes location, you can alter its appearance so that its movements appear natural for the image.
Mhm.
I can make it move. I can make it look like it's walking. It can make different sounds at different times and
Sweet.
make it carry on a conversation. I can
Okay.
essentially make
Yeah, you can make it. You got
And
a
it
little
ha-
hill
and-
giant puppet that you can
Yes,
use. Cool.
yes. And the other hill giant has to use its action to examine the image to determine
Whether
if it's an
a-
illusion with
yeah.
a successful intelligence
Okay.
investigation check against my spell save.
Okay. So
and if he touches it, he can pass through it, and so he would know it's an illusion.
okay, cool. So while Deyna is chatting with him, you cast this spell.
Sure.
And like, beat for beat where the dead body is lying is now the equivalent of the living hill giant now. And so are you releasing him?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Brother, I think we should go open the door for them.
I'll do my best.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. He stands up and he looks over his brother. He's like, I'm so glad you're still alive.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And he picks up a big, one of the larger limbs and runs over. He's like, I'm gonna go hit it.
Do it.
Okay.
This is gonna be so fun.
Here I go.
Yeah.
And he just runs over and
You
he takes a
got it.
swing at the door.
Mhm.
And as he does, all of the hands come together that are on the door and grab the limb that he swung at it and just rip it apart. And then the hill giant kind of turns back. He's like, didn't work.
I have another idea. What if we just yell for Eden to come here?
Oh,
He'll open the door.
that's a good idea.
I'm really smart.
I was just gonna punch it, but okay. That's a better idea.
We should yell. Eden!
Eden! You hear...
Eden! We need to talk to you!
You hear...
There's no food. You said there'd be food.
You hear a voice from, like, from up above
The
coming...
intercom system.
Yeah, coming out from, like, these automaton heads that are mounted to the ceiling, and their mouths just, like, open up, and you just hear, what do you need? What is it?
The food's not coming.
It'll be here soon. Just, like, I don't know, be patient, I
I'm
guess.
hungry.
Yeah, we're all hungry.
Can you bring us a snack?
Fine. Are you sure they haven't come? Like, I swear they were right behind me.
No.
I set the statues on them and then... Make a deception check.
Okay. I do that as me, yes.
I'm gonna look at everyone and just be like, hide. Hide.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide.
Cool.
I wanna.
Stealth checks. And with plus 10. Because
So there's like, so what I'm understanding is there's like a door, a hallway,
Deception, you said?
another door, and then like the room.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to get up on the the doorway that leads into the big room. I want to stand on the wall like above the door, so that I can like drop from above.
Will you
when
guide
you walk
me?
through.
Sick. All right.
Yes.
Thanks.
Oop.
Guidance.
That is. Also, is the hour still? Do we
17
still have?
plus
Yep.
4
Yeah, you still
plus
are within that, yeah.
17 plus 4, 21
Okay.
plus I'm gonna add guidance. 22.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay!
You just hear a sigh come from the other side. And you notice the other hill giant that's still alive is like, you can see him, like when you say that the food hasn't showed up yet, he's just kind of like, oh, okay,
Extra food.
okay,
Extra.
and then you hear just the sigh from the intercom, and then
Get ready.
you see the doors, the hands kind of turn and reach inward towards the door, and they each like dig into the center and just pull apart as the door just like opens up, and you see a familiar face on the other side, Eden, but you also see he's wearing what looks like a thin metallic crown around his head.
Is it
I got a 16 on my hide.
Okay.
I got a 35.
Oh, that's it? What
Did
about
you
everyone
have
else?
Plus 10.
Well, did you add the? Oh no.
I don't get it.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't think you needed it.
Is there a modifier?
Yeah, I don't need plus 17, I guess.
so-
I get plus 20.
Is
Stealth?
Am I supposed to be also stealthing?
Stealth.
Are you trying to hide?
Yeah, I'm trying to be hidden.
Okay,
Is
then
it
yeah,
stealth?
stealth, yeah.
10.
With the plus 10?
Yeah.
With a plus 10.
With
Oh, plus 10?
Yeah.
20.
20, okay.
17, 27.
Okay. Yeah, I'm rolling like garbage today.
Yes.
So Eden, you see Eden standing in the door frame. It's like,
Where's the snack?
seriously, they haven't been here yet?
No.
Okay, fine. Reaches into a bag and he pulls out just like what looks like a couple things of rations that are full of food. He's like, I was gonna eat this later, but I guess you can have it if you want to.
Yay.
Okay. The hill giant's like, oh, I was hoping you had more. And he's like, but he hands it off, and as he does, he kind of looks at both of them as he takes a step forward, and he's like, what happened to all of you. You look really hurt. What happened?
Tripped and fell.
Tripped and fell?
Clumsy.
You have a... Oh, no.
I won't wake it up. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Immediately.
Now.
At this point, yeah.
Can I telekinetic movement and just like shove him into the room? Or,
Sure.
like yank him
And
into the
then
room.
I will cast hold person.
Sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is this a surprise round?
Yeah, we'll call this a surprise.
Yay!
Give me an
Two
action.
future
How
plans
far away?
worked out today.
What's that?
Well, how far away am I from him?
Depends on where you hid. Were
Yeah.
you hiding behind one of the constructs? There are
I
several
love
constructs in
skipping
the room.
puzzles.
Yeah, especially with how little I am. I feel like I would have hid behind one of the closest large construct that would have
Okay.
hit me.
So
from
you'd
that
probably be
doorway.
like 30, 40 feet away.
Okay.
Because he's like, he's right at the, no, probably more like 50 or 60 because he's down the hallway and like just walked out of that door.
It says that I can only do it on a willing creature. And it doesn't give an option for somebody who's unwilling.
Really? For a telekinetic shove? Is that what it is?
Telekinetic movement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think a shove you can do to somebody else, but
Yeah.
movement, I guess not. He is not willing.
No. Okay.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah.
No
Oh,
one.
crazy.
I'm still gonna cast
I
hold
will-
person.
Okay.
Oh yeah, wait. I kind of want to see. Well, is all this happening at the same time?
Yeah, this is all happening at the same time. We can roll if you want to, or for initiative, or we can just go down the line if you have something specific that you're wanting to do.
Let me see.
It's mainly I'm planning on using my the cunning action to bonus action dash to get there because I have 35 feet of movement, and then
Okay.
I was gonna try and tie him up
Okay.
as long as that would not cancel out the whole person. I don't really know how that spell works.
Yeah, I
Well,
would
my
say
assumption is that after casting it, then you would tie him up because he wouldn't move.
tying up is going to be difficult to do as like a single action. You can try to do that. You'll have to make a contested. We'll treat it like a grapple, basically.
Gosh.
Because tying somebody up to restrain them is not a normal action.
Right.
Like that is grappling would be the normal action there. So I
Okay.
could say you could grapple him, then he would have to roll to escape that grapple. That would be kind of the equivalent of that.
Could I help Bryce with that?
Well, he wouldn't be like if if he fails
do it
the
together.
check,
Okay.
he wouldn't be struggling. He would be kind of easy to tie up.
Yes, if you had him held, then yes.
And that's why I was asking about like the order of things. Like,
Yeah.
I'm assuming a spell would hit him before I was able to reach him.
I mean, it depends. We can do this kind of free form. So if you wanted to cast hold person immediately,
Yes.
that would definitely be faster than you running
Okay.
in the moment.
As the giant, I want to say, you know he has more food back there. We should grab him.
Actually, he's gonna make that intelligence check now.
Who is the giant?
Eden.
Eden. Okay.
That is. What did you say he needed to be DC wise?
Let's see. Oh, dang it! Hang on. No, come on. Sorry, it went out of the thing.
You're good.
Spells.
I'm gonna help out.
Okay.
Bryce. We're gonna tie him up.
Cool.
We're gonna dash. I guess.
And then hold person. What's the save?
13.
13
Wisdom.
wisdom. How wise are you? Oh, that's not gonna do it. That's a 12. So,
14.
14.
Fantastic.
Okay. That's what he rolled. So he, as soon as he's like, wait, you're, and then he's locked up there for the next round. So
Let's smush him.
you have one round before he gets to attempt to break free again of the hold person. So,
Yeah. Dash.
Tie him up.
Dash. Yeah.
okay.
I've got him.
Yeah.
All right. So you're both trying to tie him up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll a sleight of hand. Both of you, or one of you can roll with advantage. And then that will become the DC for him to.
If you're
You have to-
actively
you have to
casting
touch.
hold person, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Can I cast charm person?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Since nobody's attacked him yet, right? So
That's very
No.
true.
it
Right.
We're
Not
not gonna
technically.
Hold per.
Because
Well,
I think. Well,
it's-
is it attacking or dealing
it's
damage?
dealing damage.
Dealing
yeah.
damage, I think. Yeah. So technically, nobody's dealt damage yet.
Mhm.
So.
No
He
disadvantage.
would
Right.
Yeah.
you.
Sleight of hand plus. Are you doing it as well?
Plus what?
Mine. No, I was just talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
Are you
What-
doing? Are you doing? sleight of hand as well?
What pluses
No, I'll
do
give
you
you
have?
advantage.
Do you want?
On yours.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure your dexterity is better than. Do you have? Do it. Yeah.
That is an 18 plus 7.
Okay, yeah.
So
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
25.
So you go and you tie him up, and he is restrained now.
Yeah.
So even if the hold person
Perfect.
wears off, he will have to beat that 25 in order to escape, which is going to be very.
Someone get the crown off his head.
So that was you have an action left.
Ooh. Okay.
You can still do the charm person.
Can do it.
You could.
We're not doing any damage. to
Did
him.
I?
Yeah.
Did I not just do? Or what do I need to do?
Oh,
to
for
do
the charm person, that would be a saving throw, I think, on his
Okay.
side.
Yeah, wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14. It's a natural 2.
Yeah! Man, poor Ed. Every
I
time
know.
we fight him, he just absolutely
Yeah.
How is
get
he
wrecked.
such a loser?
He's so bad at this. How did
And it's not like I had a really cool fight planned.
He only has to be less of a loser than 2 hill giants.
Yeah, that's true.
So like he's still like locked up, but like he's just kind of like a smile forms on his face.
I'm gonna after all this works so easily, I'm just gonna look at the other, not Porter. What's his name?
Vrada.
Vrada. Gosh, I'm just gonna look at Vrada. You really struggled with this?
I mean, he was hiding. Like it was more tracking him down, and I mean, we sent a couple teams in, and they didn't come back.
I'll make sure.
It wasn't-
to report
it
this
wasn't
to the
me
Emperor that apparently the assistant to Saffron can't
Yeah,
even
okay,
catch a
the
guy.
emperor. The emperor, sure,
No,
sure.
no. I'll quick mimic the Emperor's voice in the moment. Be like, yes, the Emperor.
Yeah, okay, nice. I guess.
Fine. Whatever.
Am I supposed to be impressed by that?
Can
That
someone
we
take
had
his
a
crown?
personal
Or
argument.
ask him to give us his crown?
yeah.
Ask
Well,
him if
he's-
it's okay
he's
if we have his
restrained.
crown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's restrained and
like
he is.
2 times over.
Yeah.
Can I just?
Yeah, you just see him like. Yeah, but you can just reach up and bloop, and he gets another roll on the hold person now, right? Because it's on his turn that he gets to save against that again.
It is end of each of its
How long
turns.
does
Okay.
this person last?
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes, I think.
For flavor, can I make
Oh,
like a
well, no.
little crown of ivy and leaves and just put it on to
Yeah,
replace
absolutely.
his hat?
Yeah. He
don't
would
have a spell
succeed on
for
the hold
that, but,
person
like,
this time.
He would.
Think
Yeah.
I'd be able to do
But
that.
he's still
Yeah,
charmed,
yeah,
so he's just
yeah.
kind of like, hey, why'd you tie me up?
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure you have a good reason. It's fine.
It was just to make
Yeah.
sure it looked like you were about to fall. We really just want to make sure it all, kept together.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's a great. I remember you guys.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
great to see you again.
Hey.
How you been doing, Ed, and what you been up to?
I mean, listen. I'm gonna be honest. Last time we hung out, like you kind of did me dirty. But it's okay. All things equal, I got out. Worst things have happened. But yeah, I mean, I just found this cool place. Like, look at all this stuff. Isn't this wild? Right? Yeah.
Crazy.
It's so cool. That like, that one, that thing there, that what do you call it?
A circlet?
No, that's not right. The circlet's what you wear around the arms, pretty sure.
Oh,
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Oh, you
is it
kept
a
it. That's so
bracelet?
sweet. Aw.
Is it a tiara?
Yeah, tiara. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I found that in here with some notes from this like old dude. Like I think he died a long time ago, but he made all this stuff, right? Isn't it so cool? Like he made he found a way to like imbue artificial consciousness into automatons. Isn't that so cool?
That is so cool.
Yeah. Apparently they don't let you do that up in Renea, but he found a way to do it.
Do you remember what the note said? Anything specific?
Well, a lot of it was over my head, but I did see that like if you use that crown, you can like form this like a body around yourself. So I was gonna do that, and like I was gonna like I had this whole thing planned out. Like if people came to come get me, I was gonna do that, and it was gonna look so cool.
That would have been like so smart.
I know, but that's okay. It's okay.
But you have a cute little flower crown up there now.
I know. I really
instead.
like
It's
what
a
you
lot
did with it.
better.
I can't see it, but I bet it looks really
It's
good.
really cute.
Yeah.
Want to show us real quick?
No.
Sure. I mean, I was kind. haven't had the
I
opportunity
think while he's
yet.
tied up, I don't
No,
think
no,
that's a great. Okay, you want to keep it with yourself? I
Yeah.
think that's a great idea.
I mean, it looks good on you. You could do it
Thank
too if you
you.
wanted to. Like, it's just in that other room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
It's on that table over there. Is
Do
it
we
Which
see
table?
into the other room now?
Yeah, you
I
can
was
see.
assuming I could
Yeah,
see.
yeah. There, it's like.
Assuming it's on a table. It's not just on the floor.
You can see into the other room, and where there was kind of chaos in the other rooms, this one is much cleaner. There is like a stone, like workbench table that is probably 20 feet long or so. They're probably the right size to fit some of these constructs on to construct them. You see like some large metal arms hanging from the ceiling, like not humanoid, but like utilitarian for like holding things and like suspending things from the ceiling and dropping them into place. You see these like glass tubes on the side with automatons of all different like sorts of shapes. Some of them are kind of on the horrifying side, like the multi-limbed ones that you saw before. Some of them just look like regular humanoids, but they're almost like on display in this area. And then at the far end of the room is the room is mostly kind of rectangular, but on the far end there's a little alcove, circular kind of alcove with a raised dais. And above it you can see kind of in the walls of that like rounded space, you can see these like metallic arms that are kind of tucked back, and then like this almost like half dome that is suspended from the ceiling. And Eden looks over, kind of like, that's what I was gonna use, that thing over there. Supposedly, if you like stand in there and you activate it, something about like this stone that it puts into it like allows you to control the movement. It's really cool.
So cool.
Yeah, I got the stone over there. Oh no, actually it's in my pocket.
Oh
That's
my
cool.
gosh,
I'll
can I
just-
see it?
Oh yeah, help yourself. I mean, if you're gonna
Thanks.
try it, like you're gonna need that.
Yeah,
I'll
get it out. Yes, yeah.
And it's just this like pure, smooth white stone that is like about sits in your palm,
Does-
like that.
The pure smooth white stone look familiar at all?
Yeah, it looks like your blade.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it was hard to like understand it. I had to like, it's like in this weird old dialect, you know. It's hard to read the notes super clear sometimes, but there was something in there about like, I think the word they used was corporum, is what that is. Yeah, I think that's the term, but I don't know. Supposedly it makes the thing go.
That
I
is
don't
like
know.
so cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But anyway,
Does
what are
Ed-
you all doing?
Does Eden have any weapons? Like physical weapons?
Yeah, he's got like a short sword on one side. He's got a dagger on the other side. He's got a crossbow on his back.
Can I ask to see the crossbow?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. It's nothing fancy. It's just just something in my
Do you
daily
mind if I-
driver.
Do you mind
we
if I
have-
have your dagger?
Sure, yeah. I mean, sure. You look like you appreciate a good dagger. You got
Yeah,
a lot
I don't
of
have
them.
enough.
I haven't met you yet, by the way. I'm Eden.
Yeah, I'm Deyna,
Oh, cool. Are you
Nice to
rolling
meet
with
you.
this crew now?
I guess.
Are you kind of like gestures like this? Are you rolling with Is he still tied up?
If
Nice
we,
to meet you.
Help you to your feet.
Uh-huh.
Would you mind giving us a tour of this cute little like digs you've got going on here?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. By the way, what happened to that other hill giant?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he just came in and just died.
So
You see
think
the
he
other
was
you
No.
see
No.
Fromp just like what?
Yeah, it was like a strange one. It's not your brother. It's a different one that came in.
Where?
Like over there. But see, your brother's right there, and like
Yeah, no,
brother, like,
it was really
yeah,
odd.
dude,
This other one just walked
it's just
in.
another one.
Just died.
Roll persuasion
I'm
check.
I help. This is my attempt to help.
my bad.
Okay.
Can I give I'm actually going to give the circlet and the stone to Saoirse.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, when they're done persuading, I want to talk to Fromp.
Okay. Yeah. Frump looks in distress right now.
It's 12.
12.
Advantage on it?
No.
Oh, did you
That was my
What kind
attempt to help.
help?
How are you gonna help?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was
this?
just trying to cue it, and since I'm a very persuasive boy, was just trying to
Back
tag
me
along
up, I
with
guess.
backing up. the
Okay.
lie, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You
That's
can.
what I was
you
doing
can
with the
roll.
whole like, yeah, no, this is fine.
Okay. You can roll.
Oh, I can roll or just.
Either you can roll or she can roll with advantage. Either one.
Okay.
I spy a William.
23.
20. He rolled really well for a hill giant. So. Okay. I didn't know there were other hill giants.
Yeah, we didn't
There's
either.
a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, makes sense. I have no problem with this knowledge. Doesn't bother me a bit.
And we should just turn our attention back, because that doesn't really matter, right?
Sure.
Yeah, he's not
sure.
your brother.
Yeah.
Your brother's
My
right
brother,
here.
my brother's over there.
Yeah.
I can't do the accent. So he is pacified for now.
Good.
And Eden is also. So what would you
That
like to
tour.
do? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the tour. Feel a little
Oh,
loud.
yeah.
Office space.
Can I mean, I feel a little silly, you know. I've got my balance now. I'm good.
Are the rest of his weapons off of him?
Well, just in case you fall again, do you mind? Oh wait, the
short sword. It's the
I'll
less-
take the short sword.
Oh,
just to
for
be
sure. Yeah,
just to be
no,
sure.
yeah.
I'll take
I
that.
love sharing stuff with my friends.
Mhm.
I used- yeah,
It's so
yeah.
great.
Cool. So,
Somebody get in time.
can I?
Yeah, sure. Let's untie him.
Ah, sweet. Kind of like you untie him.
Because I
and-
was super pulled.
Actually,
Uh,
I rub his little arms. Oh, you've got a little bit of rope on there, but it's okay. There
Yeah.
you go.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Are you
I've had
sure?
worse. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That was a lot. Like you did a really good job. Like you tied it in a way that didn't hurt. Like when they tried to arrest me, they did them like really tight. They did
Oh,
it
that's
too
so
tight though.
mean.
Well, that's the thing though. If you do the ropes too tight, it's a lot easier to break because the tension is, you know. At least that's the way that works in my brain as the DM. But anyway, so like, yeah, come over here. So like, there's all of these cool ones that this guy made before. So like, check this one out. It's got like 6 arms, right? Look at that.
That's so cool.
Yeah. This one.
Do these look at all any different from the ones that we've been seeing throughout the place, or same?
They're
make?
they're much better made. They are still made of the same materials, and you can tell it's made by the same person. But like, these are presumably the ones that worked.
Okay.
And he kind of goes down one by one, shows you each one, and then there's a desk kind of against the far wall, and he's like, "This is where I found all the notes."
So cool.
Yeah, you should read them. They're really cool.
Yeah. Let's grab those.
And then he runs over and he hops on the dais, and he's like, "And this is where the magic would happen." You know.
What is Vrada doing after we just charmed his prisoner?
Vrada's just like kind of.
Yeah?
I mean,
I'll give a cheeky look. See how easy it can be.
I guess.
Power of magic,
Yeah.
manipulation, and gaslighting.
Honey and vinegar on all that, I guess. I mean, kudos, really.
It's okay. Someday you won't just be an assistant.
Oh my gosh.
I'll have you know,
Why are you
assistant
like
is
this?
not
I
my
love
official
it.
title. I was flustered, okay?
Well, then what is your official title?
Shut up.
It's okay.
He who gets grabbed by mechanical hands.
I want to turn a high five,
Literally your
Yeah!
Really?
Woohoo!
At 2,500
Really?
gold pieces doesn't buy a little bit of
OG party,
respect.
best party!
All right,
When
so
will we be paid?
as soon as I have the subject in my custody and can take him back, you'll receive your
Are you
payment.
sure you can do that by yourself?
Porter was going to help me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that's good.
That's great.
So, like, you missed a whole cool fight scene where, like, I was doing stuff, Tradj was doing stuff.
Of course,
Porter-
Tradj was. We've been seeing Tradj doing stuff.
Okay, all right.
Was
okay.
Porter doing stuff too?
Yes.
Yeah, Porter's been
We
great
did.
at
We
doing
all
stuff.
did
I
things.
have an idea. Let's just
It
craft
was
a
an
rope.
equal
door.
partnership. We all had our roles to play. Anyway,
Let's do some
just
investigation.
can you just
around
grab
here.
him
It's
and
fine.
let's
Yeah.
take
No,
him
you can
and
have him now. We are, I think,
and
going to
just
hang
kinda, like,
back a little bit
waves.
and
Yeah.
just look around.
Also give a wave
This
to
is
Ed.
very, very interesting to me personally. I just like to take a look around.
So
Yeah,
he's
for
gone
sure.
saffron colors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's taking Eden at this point?
Mhm.
Okay, I would like to stroll over to him and
And
be
just
like,
as on the dais, like
No.
At some point.
so, where was Dormo from again? Did he give
I'm
us like a
sorry.
specific
oh, who are you asking?
DM?
Oh,
Did he give us a specific name of his region?
he didn't give you a specific region. He just said he was kind of from. I think we established. He was originally from the mountains, but I think we established that he was a plains
Yes.
yeti.
Mhm.
Yeah. Plains yeti. He just said you just knew he's from
Okay.
somewhere in the plains, which
So-
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna stroll over to Verada and be like, so ever visit the plains?
I mean, sure. I get all around. Are you fishing for something?
I'm gonna go read those notes. You do whatever you do.
I mean,
I'm gonna also
Ever,
join in
you
that
know,
to see if they're linked to
Have you ever met any
liaisons.
Yetis?
it's tying. Like, met? No. Killed? Yes. Why?
Was there a reason why you got to kill them?
Yeah, they were encroaching on a nearby village.
Hmm.
Somebody called us in. We took care of it. I mean, Saffron did a lot of it, but I was I helped.
Can I roll insight on that?
On which part? That he
So-
helped? Or
well, no, because at the beginning, didn't he like hiccup and say that he was Saffron?
No.
Oh,
No, he is not Saffron.
Okay, I
No,
completely
no, no,
misheard
no.
that.
No,
Never
and you saw Saffron on the parade. Saoirse, you saw Saffron is an orc.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood that.
DM, I have a couple questions.
Mhm.
Did we show up in like a bounty hunter's wagon or anything?
You would have had. It's raining.
Wow.
That's good noise. You would have had probably a cart at some point of sorts, but once you got into the hill country, it was kind of territory that you wouldn't have easily been able to navigate with. So I would assume you probably would have either gone on foot or maybe on like horseback as far as you could. You probably left it somewhere nearby.
Okay.
I guess I would want to like.
Is there?
I
Sorry,
just want to
no,
make.
no,
I just want to make sure that like once Verada leaves with Eden, that Eden's not going to be uncharmed and then just like be able to
For
leave
sure.
or something like that.
You see like Brada is like tying his hands together and stuff, but if there's anything else that you wanted to do to help ensure that, you could, you know.
Yeah, I guess I'll tie an extra layer of rope or something like
Yeah, and it's like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm a slippery one.
Now this before.
I'll find a way though. You know, I'll probably get out, but that's fine. We can hang out again.
that. And then
It's always a good time.
can I also do like a persuasion check or something to haggle for extra pay since we're turning him in alive? Or-
Sure. What do you say? Are you talking to Vrada?
Yeah.
For this, what do you say?
Verada, you know when we came here that we weren't expecting Eden to be alive when we returned him to the Empire.
No, quite frankly, I thought this was going to be a much more violent affair.
Indeed. So, what do you say we get a little bit of extra coin upon his return?
I mean, we did lose a few on the way. Have some make a persuasion check.
I figure share.
Yeah,
What?
17.
17.
Plus 6, 23.
I forget you. Yeah, you have crazy
You're just a
persuasion
weird
also.
guy.
Yeah.
So weird.
You have really good charisma.
Oh, persuasion.
You make a good point, and I do appreciate you having my back on this. Your friends, on the other hand, I can't speak for them, but I can speak for you. You pulled your weight. Here. And he reaches into the bag and he pulls out 2 shares of payment, so 5,000 gold pieces.
He did?
I-
Chairs. I was like, why did he pull out chairs?
For our fallen comrades. But he hands you 2 bags, so double the payment.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well,
I think I would like to say to Verada as they're leading, tell Saffron, if you ever see him, one of the recruits? No, that's not the right word. Bryce, what are we? Candidates? Thank you. Of the new Aqua position would like to speak with him.
is that...
That's me.
Oh, I thought... Sorry. Okay. Oh, I assumed, he was the one that brought it up first. But yeah, you look like you'd be great at it.
With the fire and all.
I think for effect, burn my hair so hard it turns blue for a second, so he gets the connection.
Now that's okay. No, now you're
Alright.
making a better point. Okay, no.
Alright.
I mean, I see Saffron literally all the time. We basically
Sure.
we hang out like constantly.
Likely.
I'll let him know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass the word along. Because look,
So
personally, I despise most of you here. Professionally,
Mutual.
you did good work. So
We know.
I can't knock you for that.
Better than so.
Sure. Yeah. By the way, nah, it's fine. We'll get the dead body on the way back. Cool. I'm gonna go.
Cool. I'm gonna collect the notes over here.
Sure.
Maybe do a bit of snooping.
I want to talk to Fromp before we get.
Okay. So, Rada collects Eden and starts leading Eden out. Porter stays behind, and you see him go up and talk to Rada, reach out a hand, get the payment, and pocket it. And Porter kind of hangs out in the room with you still. But yeah, rest of you, what are you doing now?
I'm joining in the snooping
Said
for
multiple
notes.
times. I'm gonna grab those notes.
You're gonna grab those notes.
I'm gonna grab
okay.
those
You
notes.
grab the notes.
Grab
It's
the
like kind of in
notes.
there's like they're loosely bound, but most of the binding is kind of fallen apart at this point. So you
Sure.
kind of collect all of them and you have a stack of notes.
Cool.
Keep
I'm-
hitting my mic.
I'm mainly trying to find any kind of, because I mean, especially after seeing the stone being made of the same material as Liaison's Edge, I'm trying to find any more connections to Liaisons, anything
Okay.
like that.
Roll a. Just roll me an intelligence check or an Arcana check, your choice. Actually, yeah, give me Arcana
Okay.
as you ponder the orb and your surroundings.
Ponder the orb.
19.
Wow, good
Hey.
pondering.
Plus 2 though.
Yeah, so.
Nope.
So,
We are getting there.
yeah, let's,
Wrap it up.
yeah, get to this and then we're probably gonna have to wrap because we're coming up on time. But you ponder your orb and you're looking for kind of a connection to the liaisons
Yeah.
between this and the automatons in the space.
Yeah, I was also trying to just snoop around and see that, but very specifically the orb. Yeah.
The orb kind of catches your eye more than anything because
Okay.
it is you take a closer look at it. I assume you grab it from I think
I
Deyna
have it.
or Saoirse had it.
Yeah,
gave it
I
to
gave
me.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
I have it.
So
And
you
the
come
TR.
up and look at it, and it reminds you. I mean, it is this absolutely the same material as your liaison's edge. However, you kind of reach out and like touch it, and the feel of it has a powerful magical like aura to it. But it feels different from the one that the liaison's edge has when you use it. This one feels less. If you had to put a word to it, less. Doesn't have that combination of menace and melancholy.
Okay.
It just has a more pure kind of energetic feel to it. The automatons around you, some of them may look sort of like a liaison in construction, but none of them appear to have a direct connection to them. Whatever was done here was done separate from the development of the liaisons, it seems.
Okay.
And we'll get to what you find in the notes next time,
Okay.
because that will shed a little bit more light on that relationship as well.
Woo,
lore.
But
For now, the party has defeated Eden in the way that this party defeats people.
with the power of friendship,
Yeah.
manipulation, and
Yeah, exactly. With the power of gaslighting, you have defeated Eden
Again.
and the Hill Giants. And so we'll pick up here next time in 2 weeks. We'll be
All
back.
right.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Goodbye. Goodbye.